And welcome inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini alongside my broadcast partner and producer, double duty for Jason Winchell. Mike Lang, he's in between us right now. You'll see him down on the field shooting some pictures in our battle of undefeateds. Again, we are live at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium for November 12th action in, I believe, week 11 now, Jason, as we are just a week away from playoffs and our new year of Delaware realignment. And Jay, the one in front of us today is maybe will be our best game of the season potentially, or it has that potential. Undefeated DMA 9-0, undefeated Archmere 9-0, and they meet here today at Delaware Military Academy. You see the lights go down. Jay, last time we thought it was a power outage, but we know it's intros on their way. But Jay, should be a great matchup here tonight.
It doesn't get any better than this. I mean, you turn the lights out, we get ready for DMA to take the field, and here they come, and the lights come back on as the Seahawks take the field, getting ready for the undefeated season here tonight. 2 unbeatens on here tonight. 1 wins, 1 goes down.
We already saw one undefeated team take a loss last night, St. Elizabeth's. Again, our thoughts with Kasim Benson. Hopefully he's able to nurse that injury and get back as soon as they can. But Caravel looked impressive last night.
They did, and like you said, you hate to see an injury in the last week of the season, but you know, it's good to see, and you know, the Caravel gets the W, and like you said, now there's 3 unbeatens left, and the other one, Woodbridge, has got a tough trip up at Abyssinia Stadium tonight against the Howard team, so it's going to be interesting to see, but I am looking forward to this one here tonight. Captain, 2 9-0 teams playing.
The captain's getting ready for the coin toss here shortly. Some other big games tonight. Appo out to Louisiana. That one could have playoff implications. You got CR, Sussex Central, Howard, and Woodbridge. That one downstate, and then St. Mark's will keep an eye. Obviously, they're not playing this week, but some stuff can happen with them that would alter their seeding as well.
Yeah, I guess they're going to be rooting for a couple public school teams this week. Concord over Brandywine would get them over 500 or get them to 500 and a bonus point. And Newark wins, they will get another bonus point. So St. Mark's is trying everything they can to get some extra points, because they're right now I have them seated at 9th and possibly making the trip to Abyssinia Stadium next week to face Howard. So any extra points they can get this week would be great.
And then you take a look, Jay, at maybe some of our other fall sports. It's playoff time and maybe deep into playoff time in some of those others. We now have our volleyball championship getting set here. St. Mark's, they get the sweep over Newark Charter. Padua does the same, maybe a little bit more surprising than St. Mark's getting the sweep over Charter, as Padua getting the sweep over the Quakers of Wilmington Friends, and that's our championship matchup. They're going to be playing for the 3rd time this year as St. Mark's looks for state championship number 12.
And first of all, congratulations to Newark Charter. That was the first time they've ever been in the volleyball semifinals. And they're going to play in the 3rd place match against Friends on Monday, and again, 3rd straight year St. Mark's and Padua are meeting in the finals. Padua took home the 2019 title. St. Mark's took home last year's title. They meet again. I call it the rubber match, Nick, of state championships, 3 in a row. So it's going to be great. Great to see, and we wish all those teams luck on Monday.
And again, teams and captains out at midfield for our coin toss, as you have Kevin Decker, Devin Green, Jordan Green, and Mason McCloskey for the Seahawks. Chris Albero leading the captains out for Archmere. And we'll get you those numbers and players as we see them. But some players to watch out for tonight, Jay. They've got some good ones, talent all over the field. Chris Albero completing 66% of his passes, over 1,300 yards and 15 touchdowns. Also rushing for 163 yards, or throwing for 163 yards and 2 touchdowns per game. Also averaging about 10 carries, getting up to 60 yards per game rushing. He can do it with both his arm and his legs.
Yeah, I've seen Archmere a bunch this year, and he likes to run. And they run a lot of option plays where he'll take it and run. They also get a wide receiver into the running game a lot with Johnny Kim.
Seahawks have won the toss.
And DMA won the toss and elected to defer, Nick, so we'll see Archmere on offense first, as we were speaking about their quarterback. So this is interesting to see. Archmere's offense, like you said, very good this year, but going against one of the better defenses in the state in this DMA Seahawk team.
So you have Archmere will receive, kicking off for DMA. Should be number 25, Joseph Ailawope. He's been the place kicker this year for the Seahawks. And Jay, now just moments away from our Battle of Undefeateds getting underway here at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium. Again, thanks for joining us here on Delaware Live Sports. It's our first state orthopedics game of the week, and now we're going to take a quick pause for the national anthem and kickoff right after.
Colors is DMA's color guard, comprised of Cadet Lieutenant Seth Lawrence, Cadet Petty Officer 3rd Class Robles, Cadet Petty Officer Morgan, and Cadet Seaman Ortiz.
And we are ready for football here at Delaware Military Academy. Archmere and DMA, one team today, will be going home with their first loss of the season. Again, playoffs just around the corner. We'll see who has the momentum heading in to the tournament. Again, DMA recap won the toss. They deferred. Archmere will receive. And we'll get our first look at quarterback Chris Albero, the junior, and the Archmere offense.
Look at the Hawks. They're ready. They're on the field. They're ready to go, Nick. We were mentioning earlier, Archmere plays no lights. So they play a lot of their home games all Saturdays. A lot of the road games this year were they played a Friday afternoon at Tatnall. So they played a lot of day games. So let's see if they can adjust to this playing at the 9.
Back to receive a number 84, Max Ewing, as he sits in the end zone, as well as Ben Mongary, as Joseph Ailawope getting set to kick this one away. Again, keep an eye on number 1, Devin Green for Delaware Military Academy, the stud running back, and look over at Archmere. Connor Udovich, Chris Albero, and Johnny Kim, the slot back, somebody to watch out for as well. As we are underway here at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium, Ewing will field it at the 2, and he's going to take off. Gets to the 20, trying to look for some room, able to dive forward and get to about the 23-yard line, and that's where Archmere will begin drive number 1, 9-0 on the season, win over Brandywine, last week. Watts Henry in on the stop.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks.
So it's 1st and 10, and again, our first look at the Archmere offense. Chris Albero in the shotgun. And he's got Pearson and Walker in the backfield with him. Albero on 1st down, some movement up front. They're going to turn and hand it off up the middle.
And that's
some decent yardage there on 1st down for Michael Walker.
I was going to say that's decent yardage on 1st down. I was trying to get a number for you. It's hard to see from up here. I got the computer in my way too.
So we'll get 1 4 on the 1st down carry. Sets up 2nd and 6. Again, the 1st down right now sitting at the 34-yard line. And again, Jay, both of these teams undefeated on the year. And Archmere, though, with a few close games this season, some tough ones. St. Mark's, Tower Hill. And it's going to be similar formation with Albero in the gun. Udovic on the line of scrimmage, some motion. This time Albero going to hand up the middle once more. And give him about 3 yards on that carry was Declan Pearson. So already seen 2 ball carriers tonight, Jay, for the Hawks. Michael Walker, the tailback, or the fullback. Declan Pearson is labeled as a tailback, and you got to watch out for number 88, Johnny Kim, the slot back. He can do everything. He'll rush, he'll catch. Doing it all for the Hawks. And he's split out wide here on this one. 2 backs once again, 3rd and short, need to get to the 34 is Albero and company. Udovic in motion, Albero going to turn, hand it off this time to Walker, and nowhere to run. He's stopped for a loss.
Yeah, great job by the Seahawks defense. They're always on top of their game. And right there, they get a nice stop and force a 3 and out.
It was 3rd and 3, tried to get the ball into the hands of Michael Walker, the second carry of the game, nowhere to run. A big-time stop in that DMA defense, led by that linebacking core. C.J. Coombs, Dafir Watts-Henry, and Mason McCloskey comes up with a big play there. And now Archmere set to punt it away. Cole Fennis, he's the punter. It's a good snap. Kick is up. It's a low one. Going to take a hop at the 45 and stay put right there.
I'll say it spun back a little bit, Nick.
So, Jay, now here comes the DMA offense. Defense did their job on the opening possession, forcing a 3 and out, something the Hawks didn't have too much of this season.
Yeah, I was going to say that their offense has been really good this season, and great job by Seahawks. They forced a 3 and out.
So here we go, Jay. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line. Brian Aline, the sophomore quarterback, completing 50% of his passes, 780 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. 111 yards per game with a touchdown. Also has 500 rushing yards on the season. And here we go, McCloskey in motion on 1st and 10. Going to turn, give to Devin Green. He's trying to bounce it outside. Archmere, though, with a great job containing him and nowhere to run on 1st down.
That's one thing about the Archmere, too. Archmere has a solid defense all year. They've held some good teams like St. Mark's to 7 points, Friends to 21. So they played really good defense this year.
Yeah, led by their linebackers as well, Jay. Kevin DiGregorio, 10 tackles for loss, a sack and a half.
Yeah, he's really good. We got a chance to see him on the show the other day. He's on top of it.
Number 50, he's your inside linebacker. 2nd and 11 now for DMA, opening drive for the Seahawks. McCloskey back in motion. Azaline going to fire out to Jordan Green here on the screen. Able to shift 1 or 2 tacklers, but not much going there. Give him a gain of about 1.5 yards, and now 3rd and long upcoming for DMA.
Yeah, we saw that they got Jordan Green involved in the screen game kind of when we were here against Howard, and right away again here, try and get him involved. But great job by the Hawks. And now their defense forces. This is going to come down to who converts 3rd downs here tonight. Archmere's 0 for 1 right now, and the DMA gets their first chance.
Here we go, 3rd and 8. Need to get to the 44. McCloskey back in motion. Aline going to take the snap. He's going to fake the handoff to Devin Green, and now he's going to take off on the QB read. He's brought down the field. That's Cam Kilakoglu, who was able to wrap him up a few yards down, and now it's 4th and manageable, and it looks as though first-year head coach Nick Lincoln going to send out the punt unit here and not going to take this chance at around the 48.
I think this is a smart decision. Your defense is really good. You got field position now. You get a nice punt, pin Archmere deep. It looks like their offense is back on the field, Nick.
Well, maybe. Or they might be. We see the quick kick out of Moline is the deep back. That's most likely.
Yeah.
PA kind of fooled us, though.
Yeah, I was going to say.
There for a second, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I think he was trying to get the fans excited. It might be trying to draw them off sides a little bit, too.
Yeah, there's some motion. Here's the snap. Aline is going to boot it away, and it's a good one in the air. Fair catch waved for and caught, I believe, by Ewing at around, that's Declan Pearson, at the 14-yard line. So, Jay, we talked about it, and both defenses, we know we were going to see some offense tonight, but the defense showing up here early, 3 and outs for both programs.
Yeah, it really has. Both programs have really got to get, their defense and heading in the right direction. And that's why one of the reasons why you're undefeated. I always say defense wins championships. We've seen high-scoring games, but, man, the defense has been good.
So our second look at the Ox offense, Jay, deep in their own territory. They're going to start this one from their own 14. Last drive went 3 plays, 8 yards, and a punt. Albero in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers here on first down. Motion, Albero going to turn, hand up up the middle. And again, that's Michael Walker on the carry, and nothing doing there on first down.
Looked like initial contact was made by number 3, Dafir Watts.
Dafir Watts-Henry, the middle linebacker, in on the stop. Maybe a gain of half a yard, if any, on that carry.
Yeah, Archmere's having no success right now on the ground. And haven't passed the ball yet, Nick, which is surprising for the Archmere offense.
2 backs now, again, 1 to each side of Chris Albero. Declan Pearson on the right, Michael Walker on the left here on 2nd and 10. Albero now going to drop the throw, looking for Johnny Kim. He's got to step on the corner. Ball's a little underthrown and almost able to go up and get it, but a late flag does come in, as you saw some contact by Malcolm Roy, the sophomore corner.
Pass was intended for number 88.
And it looks like we're going to have a pass interference down the field, as you saw Johnny Kim with a step on Roy.
There was a penalty marker at the
Yeah, I like the play call. I just said I would like to see him pass a little bit.
Yeah, good call there, Jet.
Yep, and they get the pass. Like you said, I think if that ball isn't underthrown, it's a completion and probably going towards the house. But DMA will gladly take the penalty there.
And we talked a little bit about players to watch tonight. The 3 guys on offense, Chris Albero, Kana Udovic, and Johnny Kim. And Kim there making an impact here early. 1st and 10 now from the 30 after the pass interference. Albero back in the shotgun. And he's got Walker to his right. Here's the snap. This time it's going to give to Walker, and he's wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. Big play that time by number 8, Zachary Johnson, the senior.
And he's all pumped up after that play, Nick. He gets in there, and what a great play. And like I said, both these teams have great rush defenses, and it's going to be interesting to see how, who's is better here tonight. And so far, DMA has been stout against the run.
2nd and long coming up, and according to our stats, Michael Walker averaging about 6 rushes per game. He's got 4 already here in the first half of our opening quarter. 2nd and 10 for Albero and company. Deep motion, they're going to turn and toss it. And now looking for some space upfield, and he's got it as the inverted jet sweep works to who else but Johnny Kim. So that should go in the books as a rush.
It is, and that's one of Archmere's bread and butter plays, Nick. TJ Combs with the tackle there for DMA, but a gain of 9. And, I talked about 3rd down conversions. Well, it's a lot easier to convert on 3rd and 1 than 3rd and 10. Many different plays you can bring out of the playbook. But, you will see that I mentioned in the pregame. You will see Kim run the ball on that kind of a wide receiver jet sweep where they toss it out to him.
Here we go, Jay. 3rd and 1 for the Hawks. Need to get to the 40. Deep motion for Pearson. They're going to turn and fake the handoff to Walker. Now it's going to be Albero leaping forward, just contact, and that's going to be really close, though, Jay, as it looks as maybe he might have enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, I think he got it by about a yard, maybe a half a yard, Nick. It gets to the 41, and first and 10.
Hawks get a first down there, Jay. Now we'll go through the offensive line. A tackle, Kevin DeGrorio. Guard, Nate Morta. The center, Connor France. The right guard, Dom Anarino. And the right tackle, Jack Hamilton.
It's good to get France back out there for the Hawks. He missed a few weeks during the midweek seasons, and he's been the key for that offensive line.
Pearson and Walker again in the backfield, this time turn and quickly hand off to Declan Pearson. And he's got 2 yards on that one. He's got 2 carries for 5.
Yeah, Archmere's doing a good job right now of mixing it up. I know we said Walker's got 4 already, but we've seen Kim run it, we've seen and we've seen Albero run it. So
4 guys with rushing attempts already for the Hawks here halfway through the first quarter, 4:30 and ticking, 0-0 ball game in a battle of undefeateds. And now we're going to see a little double slot action here out of the Hawks on second down. Second and about 7, need to get to the 49 for a new set of downs. Albero straight drop back, fires to the flat, has his man, makes the catch at midfield. It's going to be close to first down yardage, set up 3rd and short, and that's Johnny Kim with the completion.
Yeah, I like that. Like you said, look quick pass. Nice tackle again by C.J. Coombs, and it's a couple tackles already for him. Gain of 6, and it's 3rd and 2. So Archmere's 1 for 2 on 3rd downs, and they got the one that was 1 yard and failed on the one that was 10 yards. So these 3rd and 1 and 2s are going to be key.
Another 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and about 2. Double slot again for the Hawks. Albero in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, drop back. He's looking left. Here comes the pressure. Tucks it under and nowhere to go. He's brought down. Kalen Denegris, the freshman, in there on the tackle, as well as number 10, Makai Gold. And DMA with a big play defensively there on 3rd down.
Yeah, I was just going to say, you're going to have a spy on Albero, but they didn't need the spy as the lineman came up and made the tackle before he could get out there, and the DMA defense holds. No loss of, it looks like about 2 or 3 on the play, or maybe 1 on the play, but it'll be 4th and about 4.
So now we're going to see Cole Fennis for the 2nd time today. Good snap, punt is up, and this is a better one. It's high in the air. Cody House going to run under, and he muffed it. That one's in and out of his hands. I believe he was able to get back on top of it. And a dangerous play there for the senior, as he almost lost it, but a heads-up play to get back on top. No harm there for DMA.
Yeah, that, you know, when we talk about these battle of unbeatens, turnovers will also play a key there. So like you said, great that he fell back on it. And that's the thing when you call a fair catch sometimes. The defense has to stay away from you, so you have a little opportunity if it falls right in front of you to get back on it.
All right, Jay, 2:45 remaining, opening quarter action, 0-0. DMA offense back out on the field for the 2nd time tonight. Brian Aline in the shotgun, and who else but Devin Green sitting to his right. They're going to send Devin Green deep out in motion, empty it out for Brian Aline. 1st and 10 from the 23. Going to quick screen, fire out, has his man Devin Green, tries to get upfield, able to pick up a few yards. Good containment there by the Archmere secondary.
I was going to say that's a great job because I like that play. You get the ball to Green and space out there with some blockers in front of him and let him, you know, he could eat teams up on that play, and the Hawks are ready for it. And a good Archmere is good at group tackling. You'll hear a lot, host of Archmere tacklers on the play. And that's what you have to do against a player like Devin Green.
And a strong defense like you talked about. As we have emptied out one more time on 2nd and long for Brian Aline. 4 receivers to the right, lone receiver at the bottom of the screen. As Aline now going to have to show off the legs, gets out of the pocket, cuts up field, and look at that Archmere defense flying to the football, knocking out Aline, which maybe looked like he was going to be able to pick up some yards there when he took off, and minimal gain, if any, there on 2nd down for the quarterback.
Yeah, again, great job by Archmere's defense. I was going to say we got a battle of 2 quarterbacks that like to show off their feet here. You know, and right now both defense are doing a good job of containing the quarterbacks, not letting
3rd and 7, Jay. We talked about how big 3rd down is going to be today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Need to get to the 33 are the Seahawks.
Seahawks 0 for 1 on 3rd downs.
Aline in the backfield, Jordan Green in motion as he heads back out. There's the snap, ball's loose, they tried to get it to Jordan Green, he lost the football, Archmere jumps on top of it, Hawks ball into DMA territory.
Yeah, those are the plays that the Archmere defense is going to be optimistic on, opportunistic on. They get the turnover deep in Seahawk territory, and now this sets their offense up, you know, near the red zone, Nick. Not quite there just yet, but near it, and they get the first turnover of the game.
Cam Kilakoglu, the senior, he's got 2 sacks on the year, 8 tackles for loss in there. He was able to get on top of the football. And now the Hawks offense back out onto the field just outside the red zone at around the 22-yard line. And great field position for the Hawks to begin this drive. Albero back in the shotgun. Michael Walker to his left. Here comes Pearson in motion. And now some movement up front, and Archmere pointing at DMA, DMA pointing at Archmere. And it is going to be against the Seahawks, an offside call.
Yeah, 5 yards, makes it 1st and 5, Nick, and that brings a lot of plays in the Archmere playbook. Plus, it puts them inside the red zone. So, good spot here for the Hawks to get on the board.
1:47 remaining in our first quarter, 0-0. Similar start when we were here against DMA and Howard. That one was tight throughout the first half. Ended up being a 1-point game into the locker room, I believe.
Yeah.
As now we're going to see two receivers to the left for Albero. Pearson to the right. Michael Walker in the backfield. There goes Pearson to form trips to the left. They're going to roll out, loft it up in the air, one-on-one coverage. That ball's caught by Udovic in the end zone for a touchdown.
He makes some really great plays. Neither official, there it is, the touchdown signal. But, oh, man, does he you can throw the ball up to him, and he'll go up and get it, Nick. And there, great coverage. I mean, great one-on-one coverage there. Albero put it where only his receiver could go get it, and Albero makes it. And Udovic, just a spectacular catch. Gets 1 foot in bounds, and I didn't know they were going to, it waited a while before they gave it to him. But
yeah, they did. I thought I saw it clearly from up here, able to get 1 foot in the end zone as Connor Udovic on the pass from Chris Albero, his 16th touchdown pass of the season, and Archmere on top first as the extra point is good, 7-0. The Hawks here on the road against DMA in our battle of undefeateds.
Yeah, that's how you do. You make the turnovers pay. Archmere goes up top on 1st and 5, and I said that 5 yards could be key, because then the 1st and 5 sets up that pass play to perfection, and Archmere executed it, and they get the first blood here in this one. On the board. Like I said, turnovers are going to be key, but you have to capitalize off them, and Archmere did there.
Chris Albero with Connor Udovic, 18-yard throw for the air, a little play action. They rolled Albero out of the pocket to his left, and he was able to put it up, one-on-one coverage on the outside. And Udovic, as we were talking about pregame and before we went on the air, when the ball's up there, he goes up and get it. Mike Lang was saying that to us before the game, and he did it just then. Again, one-on-one coverage. He's going to make the play, and Albero put it where he could go get it. 7-0 Archmere as DMA set to return this kick, as you got Jordan Green back there as well.
He's done that all year for them. I mean, he's made some
Cody House.
Spectacular touchdown catches against Tower Hill and Wilmington Friends this year, and he just did another one there.
Yeah, Connor Udovic, 7th touchdown catch for the senior, and now this ball is up and into the hands of Cody House, who fields it at the 22. Tries to get upfield, but great job by the kickoff team, and Archmere coming out with some energy here on the road.
And that's why their kick coverage has been special all season. And they you know what? Just like their defense, Nick, they rally to the ball, and they don't let people get by them. They normally make that open field tackle, and nicely done there by the Hawks. And Seahawks still looking for their first down here as they start their 3rd possession.
1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Aline in the shotgun. Devin Green, McCloskey in motion. Here's the snap. Going to be a little speed option. Aline going to keep it himself, trying to lower his shoulder and get upfield. He's wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. I believe brought down by number 22, Colin Finesse, after a short gain.
Yeah, again, great job by the Hawks defense. Is not really giving up much running room here for the Seahawks so far. But with the Seahawks speed, they just need a burst here, and they can get right back into this game. So Archmere's going to have to rally around that ball like they've been doing here.
Jordan Green in the slot to the left. Lone receiver Kyer Hines at the top of your screen. McCloskey in motion. Here's the snap to Aline. Tried to set up play action and throw the screen, and that ball's going to be tipped in the air by Connor Udovic who was coming off the edge at the linebacker position. Great reading of the quarterback's eyes and able to swat it down.
Yeah, and I think he was trying to sell the official that was a fumble. He picked that up and started heading to the end zone. No, incomplete pass. But he's been all over the field so far. Great touchdown pass, and there he came untouched, like you said. That was key, as DMA was trying to hit that wide receiver screen.
And Connor Udovich actually coming out of the secondary from that safety spot on the blitz there and able to make the play. 46 seconds now, Jay. 3rd and 8 for DMA. Aline in the shotgun. Devin Green sits to his left. Here's the snap. Play action. Aline just going to take off. Quarterback draw up the middle. Runs right into that linebacking core of Archmere. First hit made by number 50, Kevin DiGregorio.
I'll tell you what. Still no first downs yet for DMA. Like you said, it was one where he kind of faked the pass and then tried to take off up the middle. Great job by the Hawks linebackers and forced another 3 and out. And the Hawks will look to get the ball back. Let's see, 15 seconds here. I don't know if they get this play off.
Kevin DiGregorio leading the way with 6 tackles per game for the Hawks.
And he's been stellar in this one so far.
So lean back against Moore, and now some
and the quarter
whistle, and that is, so they snap it right as the quarter expires. We're going to take our first break of the broadcast as well. 1 quarter through at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium. It's the battle of undefeateds. Archmere on top 7-0 as we head to quarter number 2 right here on Delaware Live Sports.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
But have you tried Premier?
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell here at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium. It's the battle of undefeateds as DMA 9-0 taking on Archmere 9-0 and 2 of the premier teams in Class 2 here in the state of Delaware. And Jay, we've had this one circled since the preseason.
Yeah,
and
we
who
have.
would have thought it would have came out as both teams undefeated? That's where we are, and here we are for a fantastic matchup. And Archmere able to jump on top early. Albero to Udovich connection, good for an 18-yard score.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, and you said it. We were when we circled it. We didn't think we had 2 undefeateds battling here. We got it, and man, that first quarter lived up to expectations. Both teams played some solid defense.
So Aline set to punt it away here again. 4th and about 6 deep in their own territory. Low snap, able to go down and get it. Punt is away. Going to hop right at the 40. Pearson's going to come up and make a play on it at the 35, but a nice job on the punt team. That time, that's number 22, Malcolm Roy, the corner. This time doing it on special teams, making the play.
And I know what he's doing there. On turf, the ball tends to bounce, and you try and pick it up like that. That's also a chance for some turnovers there. He did a good job of securing the ball, and a great job by the Seahawks getting down there and making the tackle.
Get you that DMA defense. Kevin Decker, the senior defensive end. 11 tackles for loss, 4 sacks on the year. Defensive lineman Kalen Denegers, the freshman. Randolph Lowe, the junior. And Makai Gold, the other edge rusher, the senior. He's got 11 tackles for loss and 4 sacks as well. So the pressure from Decker and Gold on the edge going to be something to watch for if you're the Hawks.
Yeah, definitely.
1st and 10 now from the 37. Albero. Kim goes in motion. Fake the jet sweep to Kim. Handoff up the middle. So I believe Declan Pearson, and good job by DMA up front. Again in there on the tackle is Zachary Johnson.
Yeah, great job. You know, he's ready and makes the your team's really getting much going in the ground game here today, Nick, so far, right? Two teams that can run the ball really well, but the defenses are on the other side have been better so far in this one.
Really have, and again, testament to both of these defensive lines as well. Both of them getting after it here early in this one. Again, Albero now. Slot to the left. In the backfield is Micah Walker. 2nd and 10 for the Auks. Walker shuts out in motion. Albero, play action now, going to bootleg to the right, man wide open, has him, and that's Declan Pearson with first down yardage, and he's close to midfield, a gain of 10 or 11 there, and that is enough for first down.
I love that play call, Nick. That was just a great play call. You fake the run to the one side. You know, great job by Albero, and like you said, the wide receiver's wide open, and the Auks were able to pick up a first down, and that was a nicely designed play there. You know, this is one thing about Archmere. They have had some winning seasons the last few years. Got in the championship last year to Howard, a 7-0 season in the regular season, and a chance to go undefeated this regular season, as they sit here at 9-0.
Udovic, he split the bottom of your screen. He's got one-on-one coverage with Malcolm Roy here on first down. Albero in the gun. Here's motion. They're going to fake it. Then fake the screen pass. Albero just going to tuck it and run, and great job again by DMA containing the outside. Jordan Green getting there, as well as Cody House to limit him, no gain.
Yeah, you can't fool the Seahawks defense there, Nick. They tried to fool us even with the a fake handoff, a fake screen pass, and then the quarterback taking off. But nicely done by the Seahawks defense. Nothing going there.
No gain, 2nd and 10. From their own 49, you need to get to the DMA 41-yard line for a new set of downs. 9:54 and ticking. Second quarter action, Auks on top, 7-0. Albero back in the gun. Motion for Kim. Albero going to drop straight back. Now going to look to his left. Fire, looking for Udovic down the field. What a throw and what a catch by Connor Udovic into the red zone for Archmere.
He put that ball right on the money. What a throw. What a catch. What a pattern. And wow, the Archmere's got their passing game going here, Nick. The running game, not so much, but the passing game has been on key. And nicely done there. He hit him right in stride, didn't he? A beautiful ball.
35 yards through the air.
1st and 10 for the Auks.
First and 10 now into the red zone is Archmere. This time they're going to go two backs. It's Pearson Walker next to Albero. Albero now going to look to throw again. He's going to drop straight back. First read not there. Second read, now he's going to take off and run. And nowhere to go there. Give him probably nothing. It's going to be 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Yeah, it was, again, great job by him. You know, nothing there. He takes it back, and it seems like it was great, you know, by him just to pick up what he could, which was nothing. But he avoided the sack and didn't turn the ball over.
Chris Albero, the junior quarterback to start the game, 4 for 4, 71 yards and a touchdown. That's the start, if you're an Auk fan, that you wanted to see out of your quarterback. 2nd and 10 now from the 18-yard line. Motion, here's the snap again. Bootleg for Albero as he looks to throw. Great protection, fires into the middle of the field and has his man at around the 2-yard line. Guess who? Connor Udovic.
I was going to say, that connection is just deadly right now. What a throw again, right on the coverage has been there all night by the Seahawks. And he's just making perfect throws, and credit to the offensive line. They're giving him some time to throw the ball, and he's making it pay. We have first and goal, right, for the Hawks?
First and goal from around the 3-yard line.
Just waiting for them to restart the clock.
For Archmere, Albero to Udovic has been the connection. This time Udovic, he's going to be at the tight end spot down in a 3-point stance on the left side of the line of scrimmage. And now it's going to be one back, Micah Walker to the left of Chris Albero, Kim in the slot. On first and goal from the 3. Kim went in deep motion and then a flag and maybe some movement up front. And it's going to be a delay of game call against Archmere. Not what you want when you have first and goal from the 3.
I was going to say, if any coach was in the box with us here, they would say, quarterback's got to walk that back, Judge, start waving, and now it puts them at first and goal from closer to the 8-yard line.
So now they go in with the big boys, Matt DeLose and Connor Udovich, as those both labeled as split ends. They're going to be in the game here on this snap on first and goal from the 8. DeLose out wide. Declan Pearson, he's in the slot. Johnny Kim, the third receiver inside, as Albero sits in the gun. They're going to roll him again, looking for Kim in the flat. He's covered. Albero going to have to make a decision. Fires across his body and incomplete. So second and goal upcoming, remaining from the 8-yard line.
We got I got a couple score updates for you. Tower Hill leads Tatnall 35-0 in the first quarter, and Appo takes advantage of a shanked Sal's football punt, and Evan Bolden drills a field goal to give Appo a 3-0 lead with 6 seconds left in the first quarter.
Evan Bolden, quite the athlete.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't he?
Used to actually, when we were younger, I used to know his parents. He used to come over and hang out at my aunt's house, actually. I just found that out a few weeks ago. Great baseball player, doing it there for the Appo Jaguars. Now 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line. They're going to turn, hand it off, or fake the handoff to Pearson, and now Albero's going to take it in himself. He had us fooled, and he had the Seahawks fooled as well. And that's going to be a Chris Albero 8-yard touchdown run. Again,
another great play call. Archmere's drawing up some play calls. What a drive there, and like you said, what a run by Albero. He has a touchdown thrown. He's thrown some nice deep passes, and there he has a touchdown on the ground. And guess what? He gets to kick the extra point too, Nick.
Yes, he does. A jack of all trades, and Archmere coming here on the road, and the defense has been great. They've been able to get the ball back in the offense's hands, but the offense, the last 2 drives have been for touchdowns, and they have been impressive, and it's been mostly helped out through the air. Chris Albero, 5 of 6, 86 yards and a touchdown. He's also got a touchdown rush as well. So 14-0 extra point is good for Albero, and with 7:28 remaining in the first half, Jay Archmere on top by 2 scores, and the Hawks look impressive.
They do, and credit to their coaching staff. They were on the show the other night, and they said, we were talking, does a 10-0 season mean anything to them? And they
it's not our Super Bowl yet, not our championship game yet, just week 10. And that's what they're making it seem like here. Again, a lot of time left, 7:28 remaining. DMA was trailing Howard at the half before they stormed back and came back and won by a large margin.
And I was going to say, the Seahawks are dangerous. Like I said, Green can – you give him the ball in space and he can make anything happen. So, there's plenty of time left in this one. But, if you're Archmere, you'll take the 2-score lead.
Squib kick this one. Jordan Green going to catch it off a hop at the 15. Looking for somewhere to go. Bursts up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 30. And then it looks like a late hit coming in there. And I don't know if there's going to be a flag or not, as Zachary Murray, the senior on the kickoff team for Archmere, kind of hit Green, and once he was already down, but there is going to be no flag.
Okay. That's not going to make the Seahawk Nation
not at all
happy.
And, Jay, we talked a little about the DMA offense, and one thing we've noticed here early is they've come out and they've tried to throw the ball. We're used to seeing Devin Green get these handoffs. We're into the second half of the second quarter, and he's got 1 carry for 0 yards.
Yeah, and that was the first carry on their first offensive play. Like you said, a little different looking offense than we're used to seeing here. Let's see if they get back to their bread and butter. Sometimes when you're down 2 scores, you tend to air it out a little bit more.
Hines, Green, and Coombs trips to the right. Devin Green to the right of Aline. Green now going to go in motion. He's going to try to seal the edge. A miscommunication now is Aline just going to tuck it and run. And he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards. He looks like 4 on the first down carry for the quarterback, Brian Aline.
Yeah, and like you said, a little miscommunication there, but, he got positive yards out of it. And, sets up 2nd and 6. But it just seems like the Seahawks offense is out of sorts. And credit that to the Hawks defense right now.
One of the better gains on first down tonight for DMA, as that's going to set up 2nd and 6. As Kyer Hines, lone receiver, to the bottom of your screen.
We're still looking for their first down, Nick.
McCloskey in motion. Aline going to take the snap. This time they are going to hand to Devin Green, but great pressure up front by the Hawks, and they're going to blow that one up in the backfield. Kevin DiGregorio's in there as well as number 22, Cole Finese. And again, those linebackers are flying all over the place.
Yeah, they really are. I mean, credit to them. You know, like you said, you mentioned DiGregorio's name a lot. You know, he had older brothers play at Archmere, and a bunch of them also played basketball too for him. So, you know, great stuff so far for Archmere. Now DMA, who's 0 for 3 on third downs, looking to convert here, and they face a 3rd and 7.
Double slot now for DMA with Devin Green as the lone back in the backfield. Here comes C.J. Coombs in motion. 3rd and about 7. Need to get to the 41. Aline going to fire across the middle. Jordan Green makes the catch, has some space, going to cut back inside, and he's going to lower his shoulder and get into Hawk territory to the 45-yard line. And a big play when the Seahawks needed it. Jordan Green on the under route.
First of all, what a play by Aline. He stood in there, Nick, against the blitz and knew he was going to get hit and delivered a perfect ball to Jordan Green. Jordan Green does the rest. They get the first down. Nicely designed, a much-needed play. And let's see if that can get this offense going here. Wow.
Now Lean on 1st and 10. This time they're going to hand it off to Devin Green, and he just gets tripped up. Had some Green in front of him. Pick up 7 on that first down carry. And now he's got 3 carries for 5 yards as he's starting to pick it up here for DMA. And now we're going to see the up-tempo.
I like this. Great job by the coaches. Changing the tempo here. Finally got their first down, and now it gives you a chance to go up-tempo.
Aline, this time they're going to turn and hand to C.J. Coombs around the outside, lowering his shoulder. He's close to that first down marker at the 37. And then flags come flying.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's definitely something going on at the sideline here.
And we didn't see that one up here in the booth, so we're going to have to wait for the call.
But it was from 2 officials, so maybe offsetting. I don't know, but we'll see and wait to see.
C.J. Coombs getting 5 yards on the carry.
Like you said, looks like they're short right now, but let's see what the penalties are.
Yeah, it's been getting chippy here as of late, as you would expect in a battle.
Was it? I don't know if it was enough for a first down or not.
Would have been really close.
But it doesn't look like they're moving chains, so it will probably be.
Well, Jay, that penalty is a killer. That's a bad one as DMA finally starting to find some rhythm offensively, able to maybe even pick up a first down on that play. Again, we didn't say it. If you're at home, you can always rewind and check it out. It happened near the sideline after the run by C.J. Coombs. And again, DMA wasn't necessarily happy before after the late hit on the kickoff, so that kind of carried over.
Yep, and I thought I saw the referee signaled first down, so the penalty should have been after the play. So
should it be a new set of downs?
It should be a new set of downs, and it also should be 1st and 10.
And now we have a flag, and it looks as though now, Jay, is maybe some talking from the Seahawks, maybe to the officials as they were all in there, and a timeout is going to be called by Archmere. Yeah, go ahead, Jay.
I'm still trying to, because they have 1st and 14 on the board. And I think that's what Lincoln might be arguing about. Hey, if it's a first down, you move the penalty back. It's, it should be. I think I'm confused more than these people.
How about that, Jay? You're never confused. So we looked up. It was a 3rd and about 6. C.J. Coombs got the jet sweep.
They are moving the chains back, so it would be 1st and 10.
And would it be 1st and 10, or would it be first?
It should be 1st and 25.
1st and 25. Yes.
The chains should be up there, but they moved the chains back here. So. For the first time, I'm confused.
Again, it was 3rd and 6. It was a jet sweep handoff to number 5, C.J. Coombs. He was tackled near the first down yardage. Looked as though from up here like he was going to be very close. Maybe had enough to get the first down. Yeah. After the play, there was a late hit on the sideline, 15-yard penalty, and that's kind of where we are now. As it looks, Joe Jay, as it is going to be a first down.
And it looks like first and 10 where they have it marked, and I don't think that's right.
I would agree with my colleague Jason Winchell.
I mean, because the change should have stayed of where they got the first down at the 30.
And it looks
31.
as if, though, they're going to fix that here.
And it looks like they're moving DMA back 15 more yards. So now it'll be 1st and 25.
I believe that's going to be the case. So it's going to be a late personal foul penalty against DMA. It was enough on the Coombs carry to pick up first down yardage, so it'll remain first down.
And the chains are moving back that way. No, stay up here. Oh, my. I think the refs finally picked up on it. Why did the chains should be at the 39 where they got the first down.
Well, Jay, we saw this a little bit against Howard early in that ball game when they were trailing at the half. Penalties were killer for them
and they
in
cleaned
certain
it up.
Instances.
They cleaned it up in the second half, and I think that's what that's going to have to be now. I think they got it all.
So 1st and a mile. They need to get to the Archmere 41. The ball now sitting at the DMA 34. So it's going to be 1st and 25, and the Seahawks going to start in the shotgun. Trips to the left, Devin Green to the right, O'Brien Aline. Snap, Aline going to go and get it. It's going to be direct quarterback power as Aline tries to bounce it outside. Great containment, and that's Matt Deloche who's able to throw Aline out of bounds. Short gain on first down.
Yeah, kind of great defense there by the Hawks. And another tackle for my main man.
Yeah, Matt Deloge and Kevin DiGregorio. Again, you look at these linebackers. Archmere running a 3-4 defense. Cam Kilakoglu, the defensive end, number 73, has had a phenomenal season. 2 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, averaging a little over 3.5 tackles per game. Then you got Scott Lucarelli, Kevin DiGregorio, Cole Fennis, and Matt Deloge as the 4 linebackers, as well as a talented secondary led by Connor Udovich.
Yeah, you know, a really solid defense. They've been great all year.
2nd and 20 after the 5-yard carry from Aline. This time they're going to drop him straight back. Looking, firing across the middle. I don't know if that skipped into Kyer Hines or not. As Hines went down low to make the catch, it looks as though it hit the ground first, incomplete.
I think they called it incomplete. Aline had time to throw that ball, but there was just no one open. Great coverage downfield by the Hawks. And now it brings up, like you said, 3rd and really long. The DMA converted their last 3rd down, but they're 1 for 4 right now, and this one.
It's a long one.
Yeah, this is one where you might see a screen or something short and try and break one, and just get some positive yards so you can play the field position game, or you might see them try a 20-yard pass pattern.
Drifts to the left. Hines is the lone receiver down at the bottom of your screen. Play action for Aline. Now he's going to try to follow Devin Green up the middle, and he runs right into Kevin DiGregorio. After a gain of just 2, 4th and extra long, and another punt coming up as Aline now 6 carries, 19 yards.
Yeah, and again, great job by the Hawks defense. Like I said, I thought I might see a screen pass or something, even a run like that by the quarterback, just try and get some yards. And then try and play field position here, but the penalties really hurt them there.
So Aline back to punt, his 3rd punt of the ball game here, 3rd punt of the first half. Good snap, kick is up, it's a high one, fair catch waved for and caught at around the 27-yard line by Declan Pearson. So the Archmere Hawks offense coming back out onto the field, and the junior Chris Albero continues to have a phenomenal game, Jason. 5 of 6 for 86 yards and a touchdown. He also has 4 carries, 10 yards, and a touchdown, both of the scores for the Hawks. Connor Udovich, 3 carries, 68 yards, and a touchdown. He continues to have a phenomenal season.
Yeah, he really has, and he played well. And, Archmere here, their defense gets the stop. Now they go back on offense here and see if they can get something going here. Right before the half. DMA will get the ball to start the second half. They deferred in the first half.
Albero in the gun. Out goes Michael Walker. They're going to play action and roll him out again to the right side. What a move by Albero to dodge the pass rush, and now the smart play just going to throw it out of bounds.
There's the quarterback skills, right? He avoids a couple of sacks there in the backfield, and then just throws it out of bounds. And, don't make any mistakes. Don't try and throw into, someone who's not open, and just set second down. His team's up 14. He's got to play smart. We said, don't turn the ball over there. He makes the smart play. DMA, you get a 3 and out and get the ball, back before the half, and maybe score right before the half and get the ball to start the second half. So I think this is an important drive for both teams.
Double slot, Udovic at the bottom of the screen. That's where Albero's looking, fires right on the money, and Albero dropped it at the 35.
That should be an incomplete pass, I would think, Nick.
And that's what they're going to call it, and it would have been a nice throw and catch on the second down. And again, if we were in the NFL, had that instant replay, did he make a football move?
Well, that's the thing. I saw that
they went out of bounds anyway.
Right. So it would have been where it went out of bounds if he made the football move. Again, I think he was looking before he actually secured the ball.
I'll tell you, the junior quarterback, Chris Albero, very impressive here at first half action on the road against a very talented DMA team. Here we go, 3rd and long. We'll see if the edge rushers, Decker and Gold, can get to him on this one. Albero trips to the right now as he's going to play action, bootleg, sits in the pocket. Nice job to evade the pass rush again. Tries to get past Mason McCloskey. He does, and he's going to be run down by Makai Gold down the field and really close to first down yardage.
Wow, does that make it real interesting here? I think they'll probably punt, Nick, because they're deep in their own territory with a 14-point lead. But, man, 4th and inches, I mean, as a coach here. Now, you know what really make me excited is if they and I think we're going to get it here.
Oh,
Nick.
A measurement?
If we get a measurement here, I owe some refs some pizzas.
Well, it is going to be an official timeout on the field. Clock stopped at 3:30, 14-0 lead Archmere over DMA.
Well, here they don't have to move the chains that very far. That's what they say sometimes. It's hard to reset the chain, so if they can make the call, they'll try and make it on the field, so they don't have to bring it. That being close, and this is a big call in this game. I thought he was just short, maybe by inches.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that.
And it looks like they went like this. You need Gene Zerto to put his index card down.
Where's the index card?
But interesting call here. Your offense has been solid. Your defense has been solid. Do you trust them to get a half a yard, at your own 39, or you just punt and what your defense is playing? But do you trust your defense if you don't get that half inch to make a stop? I think this is
it's a big question. This is
and
it could go either way.
And we got 2 of the best coaches, here tonight, and it's gonna be interesting.
It looks as if though we're going to see the punt team.
Yeah, and you're up 14. And I said that at the beginning. I thought they were going to punt just because, but maybe try and draw them off sides.
So Cole Fenn is set to boot this one away from the 30. It's up. It's a decent one. Going back on it for the fair catch and making it was number 21, Cody House. So a nice punt by Cole Fennis, and that's going to switch field position here. Is now DMA going to start deep in their own territory just outside the 20-yard line. And again, that DMA offense picked up some rhythm if it wasn't for the late personal foul call after the first down was gained by C.J. Coombs. We'll see if they can get that rhythm started again here offensively with 3:11 to go in the first half. And
they got it going, and they started going no huddle. Seemed to have some rhythm on it. Like you said, their second first down of the game proved costly with the penalties. But great job by the defense to force a 3 and out.
Aline in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Devin Green, the tailback. Here's the snap. Quick pitch over to Devin Green, trying to get him in some open space so he can make a move. He does a good job gliding upfield and splitting some tacklers there on his way to 6 or 7 yards on first down.
Yeah, I like the call, Nick. Get him in some space. And then he proves for a small guy how tough he is. The bigger Archmere guys, he's dragging for a few extra yards.
Again, Devin Green, averaging 117 yards and 3 touchdowns per game. They'll give it to him again here, has some space, cuts in the middle of the field, out past the 40, brought down at the 43, and here come the Seahawks with Devin Green in first down yardage.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before you can get him on track and, again, get him in some space. And
up-tempo.
Yep.
Here we go. Coombs at the bottom, McCloskey at the flanker. 2 receivers, it's Hines and Green to the top of your screen. Aline going to turn, handoff, and he's hit hard as Devin Green after a gain of just about 2. As I believe coming in was Cole Fennis, the linebacker, making the hit.
One thing Archmere does is they do bring in in a lot of guys. They switch it up a lot on defense too, so that's another thing about to hurry up, try and prevent them from getting some substitutions in. But man, they have been really good here in this first half against this run game.
DMA, second down and about 8, clock ticking, under 2 minutes now in the first half. Here's the snap, fake to a lean, gonna fire the screen out to CJ Coombs, out in front of him just a little too much, and he couldn't haul it in.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if they were gonna call that. It definitely looked forward from here,
yes.
But I've seen that pass before called a backwards pass. So good job by Coombs to grab the ball and wait till he hears the whistle for the incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, Jay, 3rd and 8, clock now stopped at 1:45, and now for the Archmere defense, you're starting to think maybe we can get the ball back and give our offense a shot here.
I would say with 2 timeouts left, you make a stop here, you can call timeout, get the ball back and have some time.
Green and Coombs to the bottom of your screen, Hines at the top. They're gonna roll a lean down out of the pocket to the right, looking for his man, fires across the middle and finds an Archmere Auk, and that's gonna be an interception for Archmere. That ball intercepted by number 82. Scott Lucarelli, the outside linebacker, has a sack, a couple tackles for loss, and now an interception on the season.
Yeah, he's been playing good. He's been playing good for them this season. Here he gets the interception for him and a turnover, a DMA second turnover of the game. Archmere converted the last one for 7 points. Let's see what they can do here. 1:37 left, 2 timeouts left for the Hawks, and they got, I think, one of the better quarterbacks in the state in Alberto, so plenty of time for them to go down and get a score here. And remember, he's a kicker. He's got a great leg, so, you know,
get him, absolutely.
Get him in field goal range, and I've seen that happen in a Friends game this year, and it was the difference in the game.
Here's Albero in the shotgun, double slot for him. 1st and 10 from the DMA 49. Here he goes, steps up in the pocket. Here comes the pass rush, going to throw it away over the head of his intended target, Declan Pearson. 2nd and 10 from the 49.
Again, too, you know, their smart play, just get rid of the ball, save the time. No reason to get tackled and let that time waste. Get it out of bounds and set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 again from the 49-yard line. 1:31 remaining in our first half of action. Albero, the junior, completed his first 5 passes, and since then he's missed on his last 4.
I saw a late flag come down on one.
Yeah, I see it out there now, actually.
I think it
sideline?
I was just going to say it's intentional grounding, Nick.
Oh, so they're going to say Pearson was not in the area. He was kind of running in the shallow flat of that play, and I guess Albero lofted it more downfield and out of bounds.
But I thought if you're outside the tackle, you could just get rid of it. Maybe that's just
maybe it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Correct. That was what I was going to say. Did they get back to the line of scrimmage when it went out of bounds? And there it might not have. And they're explaining this to the Archmere coach. And it's one thing these officials do. They're great with explaining it to the coaches. But, you know, that's big because that's a loss of down penalty, too. And I believe it's a 10-yarder.
So now we'll see how that changes the offensive game plan of the Hawks here with 1.5 minutes, and now 2nd and about 30. It's going to be trips to the right for the Hawks, and now some motion and a whistle on the field as the officials are going to come together.
I think the Archmere's arguing where they spotted that ball.
And it is going to be official time as they're going to talk it over. 1:31 to go here. Jay, Archmere, and DMA battle of undefeated. Archmere coming on the road. They lead 14-0 in the way of Chris Albero, touchdown pass and touchdown rush. The receiving end was Connor Udovich, who made a great catch getting to 1 foot in bounds in the first quarter. And DMA has had some success on these last few drives offensively. It's just the penalties and then the interception there on 3rd down for a lead. And got to give credit to the Hawks. They're showing up here and playing well on both sides of the football.
I saw what they did. They had a 3rd down up there, over there, and it should be 2nd. So that's what the officials did. They got the right down because it was 1st down on the throw out of bounds.
2nd and 20. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Albero going to keep it. He faked it to Pearson, and he's able to get 6 or 7 yards on the carry.
Somebody, DMA is going to call timeout. And that's smart to them. They're thinking, hey, maybe we can get a stop. And with, you know, the way we've seen some blocks this year on punt attempts, so anything can happen here.
That's absolutely right. And Cole Fennis, the inside linebacker and punter, does have a blocked kick on the season. See if he can get.
See if I can get some. See if I can find some score update here. So how about this one? Howard leads Woodbridge 8-6 in the second quarter. Sussex.
Second quarter though, Jay. Let's make that clear.
Yeah, Woodbridge is a fourth quarter team. We mentioned that on our podcast this week. And then we got Connor Campbell, a 10-yard TD run, but missed extra point. And South are losing 9-6 to Appa with 6:33 left in the second quarter. Thank you, John Busby. As we regroup here for the Hawks as they face 3rd and 14.
Trips to the right once more for Albero. Here comes that motion from Declan Pearson, and out of the slot, I believe that was Johnny Kim, a little too excited for that 3rd and 14 play, and that's going to back them up. 3rd and about 20 now with 1:20 remaining in our first half.
Yeah, you could see his reaction when he did it, like, oh, shoot. He went on 2 and it should have been 3 or, whatever. He was just a little off. And
been there.
Yep. It's an easy mistake to make, but like you said, now it's 3rd and long, and we might see them do what DMA did last 3rd and long and just run the ball. And
miscommunication defensively as Albero was able to snap the ball with 12 men on the field for the Seahawks. And now it's just going to be a designed quarterback run, and he's going to pitch it up the middle in another play that missed our eyes. And what a play there.
Now it makes it gets a decision here.
I believe that was Johnny Kim who came in, and Albero with a little quick pitch up the middle to him. And that's going to be 16 yards for Johnny Kim.
So now it's 4th and about 4. Someone called timeout. I didn't see who. But now, at DMA's 44, I might think about going here with only 1:07 left and the way your defense is playing.
I think I would. Absolutely. I'm with you, Jay. And like you said, the defense comes out, and DMA hasn't really been able to get anything going offensively. Why not take a shot?
Right. And I think if they didn't get those extra yards there at the end by Kim, he was tackled at the 50. Wrapped up at the 50 and fought for 6 extra yards. And now I just think 4th and 3, 4th and from the 44 is why not take a chance.
It is going to be 4th and 3. Hawks have the ball at the DMA 44-yard line, need to get to the 41. 1:07 remaining. They're looking at a 2-touchdown lead here on the road. And we'll see what the Hawks come up with here on 4th down.
DMA gets the ball to start that second half. It looks like that's why I'm in the booth.
Well, me too. So we both would have went for it. They're going to punt it away here. Probably the smart move. Cole Fennis now back to send it away. Good snap. Punt is up, and it's a good one. High in the air. Cody House going to wave for it, let it take a bounce. And Archmere, I don't know if they thought maybe Cody House touched it. I don't think so, and it's just going to be down.
No, I think it just spun back.
Just downed, and saw Archmere make a play for it there. But they're going to touch it a little outside the 10, call it the 12-yard line, and DMA, they've got 57.5 seconds to work with. We'll see what Brian Lincoln Company and what Coach Nick Lincoln wants to do here offensively with under a minute to go.
Yeah, and, the last thing you want is a turnover down here. So it might be one of those ones where you maybe hand it off to Green, see if he can make something happen. If not, let it go to the half. You get the ball to start the second half.
First and 10 for the Seahawks on the
Trips to the right. Devin Green is in the backfield with Brian Aline. Aline sent to take the snap out of the shotgun. It's going to be jet sweep, I believe, handed off into the hands of Cody House. He's going to pick up 5 yards, maybe 6. Actually, give him 7 on first down.
Budovich with another play.
So 52 seconds. as he was able to get out of bounds. Second and about 4 now for DMA, trying to get some points on the board with the clock winding down. 52 seconds for Aline to do it. He's going to quick pitch now out to Devin Green. Cuts it in. He's got some space in front of him. Pushed out of bounds outside the 30, close to the 35, and a new set of downs for the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's why I like it. Like I said, get the ball to Green. Let him try and get some positive yards here. Now you get to the 35. Now with 46 seconds left, you can start throwing the ball if you want to. You just did not want a turnover deep in your own territory.
Green, 7 carries, 42 yards here in the first half. Clock stopped, 46.5 seconds. Ball at the DMA 35, double slot now for Aline. Cody House in motion, trips to the top of the screen. Here's the snap. Aline gonna hand off to Devin Green. He's got some speed and now gonna follow Kyer Hines up the sideline and out of bounds at around the 42 and into Archmere territory goes DMA. Still 38.5 seconds to work with.
Yeah. Now you can bring in a lot of plays in your playbook here. Couple great runs here by Green. Kind of turn of events there after the interception where you thought Archmere was going to go for it on 4th and 3. They punted it.
Now here's Aline, 1st and 10. Now they're into Archmere territory. 38 seconds. Quick pitch outside to Devin Green. He's got space. A flag comes in, and this one most likely going to be brought back and could be a hold or the flag in the spot of a holding call.
Yeah, normally when you see that flag, like you said, normally in the holding area, and it is. I'm from high school, it's from the spot of the foul.
And Jay, once again, once the rhythm gets picked up for the Seahawks offensively, a penalty. And it just seems that when they do, not too many today, not as much as they had against Howard in our first broadcast, but enough to the point where it seems like as soon as they start to get going, a penalty brings them back.
Yeah, and it's been three costly ones.
Yes, absolutely. Well, 1st and a mile now. Now clock is winding and running. As you hear the crowd kind of getting DMA to go. Aline out of the pocket, fires to the sideline. That ball almost intercepted. It is in the hands of number 22, Colin Fanese, but out of play. And that one going to be incomplete.
Yeah, like you said, that's that the penalty hurts because it brought it back, and then puts you in 2nd and about 25. And almost like you said, almost set up the interception.
18.7 remaining in our first half. Trips to the top of the screen. Archmere leading 14-0. We'll see what DMA does here and as we wind down half number 1. Aline with the snap. They're going to drop him, stay back. Here comes the pressure. Not a lot of room. He evades it. Now he's out of the pocket. Now he can settle down, maybe find a receiver. Fires all the way back across the field, and Jordan Green is his intended target. Overthrew him as him and McCloskey were in the area.
Yeah, first of all, how did he get out of the sack? That was incredible enough. But then, like you said, he's throwing across his body and trying to get it, across the field to Green and just off the mark. And now 3rd and forever.
We've seen a few of those tonight, huh, Jay? A few of 3rd and 25, anywhere from 3rd and 25 to 3rd and 40. As now 8 seconds left, could be our final play of the first half. Ball now at the 42-yard line of DMA. Double slot for Aline. Drops back. Good protection, and actually coming loose that time is Nate Morta. And they're going to mark him down with a sack with maybe an early whistle, as Nate Morta is going to get the sack, number 66, the junior.
And I believe that would be the end of the quarter.
And you hear the crowd, DMA, they don't like it. And again, had some calls go both ways, some big calls go both ways in the first half, and it's been a little chippy. And again, this one is what you expect in a battle of two 9-0 teams, Jay, because after one half of play, 14-0, the Hawks come in on the road. Udovic, 18-yard catch from Chris Albero. Then Albero taking it in on an 8-yard touchdown rush, and that's where we are, 14-0 here on senior night at DMA.
Yeah, definitely. And, both teams played really well on the defense end, but Archmere got their passing game going. And they get the, like you said, the 2-touchdown lead at the half. But we saw last time we were here, DMA can bring it in that second half. So, good job by DMA after the interception, not giving up any more points at the half, and maybe they'll get some momentum to start the second half. Let's see what coach makes the adjustment here.
We are going to take a break here as the teams head into the locker room. When we come back, we'll recap our first half stats, talk about some other games up and down the state of Delaware today, maybe some playoff implications, and then we'll get you back to second half action for DMA and Archmere, all right here on Delaware Live Sports.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes. Whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
And Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit briansloans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Soto Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution, we are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
At Ferris Home Improvements, your family's comfort and safety is always our top priority.
If you call us for your roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchen, and bathroom needs, you can expect health screen craftsmen who wear gloves and face masks and follow minimum 6-foot distancing, virtual conferences to discuss project details, job quotes delivered electronically or brought to your door for your review and approval, and our showrooms in Newark and Rehoboth Beach remain open for limited appointments.
We're here together.
Operating with precautions.
To protect our staff.
And our customers.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is a perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier?
How you doing? My name's Mike Cassidy. I'm the founder and president of Cassidy Painting. I started back in 1984, incorporated in 1986. I never had the word no in my vocabulary. When someone called me to do a job, I always said yes, whether it was a struggle, whether it was 7 days a week, sun up to sundown, it didn't matter. And with that philosophy, we were able to grow to the size we are. We employ close to 80 individuals.
We really enjoy being in the family business. I look forward to coming to work every day, and it's so nice to work with the people that we work with in the office. We've really become a family with them. We really create a family experience around here.
Cassidy Painting is a very diversified company. We don't say no to anything. We deal with everything from epoxy floors to painting buildings to spray foam insulation, spray fireproofing. If it deals with a coating, we can handle it. So when our customers call and they're under the gun and they know the need to get a job done, they know who to call because we perform. We've always been performed. We've never been replaced out of 37 years of business. For any of your painting needs, we can handle it.
We all know that choosing the right company for home preservation can be challenging. Your home is your castle, and only the best and most trusted will work, right? Of course. So why is Ace Handyman Services different and the right choice? We take great pride in our easy, no-hassle scheduling and communication process. You call, we answer, and we listen. Or take advantage of online booking 24/7. Once we understand your home needs, we schedule a craftsman to arrive at a convenient time for you. You then receive a pre-call the night before from your craftsman. On my way text notification so you know when to expect your craftsman to arrive. Regular updates on the progress of your job. Even follow-up prior to any warranty expiration dates. Easy, convenient, no surprises, ever. Our commitment is to treat your home, your family, your time, and your privacy with respect. Rest assured, you are always our top priority. Our multi-skilled craftsmen will complete the work on your home in a workmanlike manner. If we don't, we'll come back to make it right. It's what we do and have been since 1998. Simply put, we're different. Ace Handyman Services, bringing helpful to your home.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Blue Coast Seafood Grill and Raw Bar in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway, Blue Coast features indoor and outdoor dining and serves beautiful, simple food that highlights the flavors of Southern Delaware. With chef-inspired daily specials, an award-winning wine list, and an extensive list of craft cocktails and local beer, Blue Coast is the perfect spot for a night out. Blue Coast Seafood Grill in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week year-round for lunch and dinner. See you soon.
High school athletics is not what it used to be. The sporting goods industry has been disrupted, adding to coach and athletic director daily challenges. BSN Sports stands ready to change the fundamentals of our industry, giving our customers the advantages they need right now. Your dedicated local sales pro is supported with nationwide team service, including sport and category experts. Get the look of D1 colleges and pro teams with our program that streamlines ordering your staff apparel, player gear, and fan wear. Stretch your budget with our fundraising solution. Free and ready in minutes. Our campus branding products are perfect for boosting school and team pride. BSN Sports has the advantages you need right now.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also a local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Hi, it's Scott and Lauren from Soto Concepts.
And today we're at Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware. Catch 54 is committed to serving beautiful, simple coastal cuisine overlooking the bay. House favorites include signature crab cakes, shrimp and grits, our famous 54 burger, all accompanied by a wine spectator wine list and a great selection of craft ales and cocktails. Catch 54 offers delicious nightly specials, award-winning waterfront dining views, and the best happy hour in town.
Catch 54 in Fenwick Island, Delaware, open 7 days a week.
See you soon.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we
And welcome back inside Delaware Live Sports. Nick Allison journey alongside my broadcast partner, Jason Winchell. Also producing on the ones and twos. Double duty for Jason tonight. Nick Halliday on top. He's in the cold with the camera. And Mike Lang on the sideline with us today. Again, DMA and Archmere battled undefeated here at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium after one half of play. Archmere jumping on top 14-0. Connor Udovich caught an 18-yarder from Chris Albero. Then Albero took one himself in from 8 yards out in a rush. And that's where we stand. DMA not really able to get anything going offensively. Devin Green, 8 carries for 65 yards. A bulk of that came at the end of the half on a couple big runs. Every time they got into some sort of rhythm, a penalty kind of interfered, and were able to bring them back. Archmere, they started the game with that big turnover, scored off of that. And we'll see if DMA can get the ball here first and find that rhythm offensively that they've been looking for.
Yeah, like you said, they were much better there in the second half, getting everything going. So they're going to try and do that again here and, see if they can get it going.
This one going to be caught at the 25-yard line in space in front of him. It's Cody House, breaks a tackle at midfield, 45-40, 35-30, and pushed out of bounds deep in Archmere territory at around the 27. Jay, there's maybe the spark they needed. Cody House, the senior, on the kick return.
Just what the doctor ordered, right out of the kickoff. You're getting beat on the offense and the defense. Do something on special teams. A great return. Sets them up. The deepest field position they've been in all game long at the Aux 29-yard line. And Archmere has not given up a big return all year. There finally happens here in week 10 with the second half kickoff. Maybe DMA can get what they found in that offense late in the first half.
Two backs now. Brian leading the shotgun. 1st and 10 from the Archmere 29-yard line. Here's motion. It's Cody House. They'll fake to him. Hand to Devin Green. He lost the football. Ball is loose. Archmere on top of it, and that spark is gone.
I was going to say, that is extinguished quickly, didn't it? Oh, my. Again, third turnover now for DMA, and when you're playing against a undefeated Archmere team, those are the turnovers you cannot have happen.
Well, Jed, we talked about
momentum gone.
Every type of, we said it, anytime they get a rhythm going, a penalty or a bad play, that time it's a turnover. Faking the jet sweep to Cody House, tried to get it into the hands of Devin Green and just off the shoulder pads or chest pads, if you will, and Archmere able to hop on top of it, and just like that, Chris Albero and the Archmere offense back out onto the field, fresh into the third quarter, up 14-0. Here's motion. Albero, direct quarterback power up the middle. He's met at the line of scrimmage by C.J. Coombs and Kevin Decker. Short game.
Good job by Coombs there, coming up, meeting Albero right at the spot. And, the DMA defense has done a good job against the Archmere ground game. Gave up a couple plays to the passing game, but all in all, they played a great first half on the defensive side of the ball, but right now it's the turnover.
Archmere now 2nd and 9, 2nd and 9.5. A very short gain on the first down power from quarterback Chris Albero. Now two receivers to the right as Albero sits in the shotgun. Here's the snap, drops back, looking down the sideline. Johnny Kim one-on-one, and this one just outside. Good coverage down the field by C.J. Coombs as Albero just kind of left this one too far to the sideline.
I was going to say that's the one ball that was just a little bit off because Kim was expecting it to the inside and came to the outside. But we said, turnovers are key with these two. Remember, these teams are fighting for that 1 seed.
Exactly right.
With Woodbridge also. Woodbridge is at Howard today. They led 22 to 6 at the half. But I think if Woodbridge wins here tonight, no matter who wins this game, I think Woodbridge will get the top seed in the Class 2A.
3rd and long for Albero, and the Auks need to get to the 43-yard line. Here's the snap. It's going to be a fake. And now hands off to Johnny Kim the other way on counter. And he is going to be close to that first down marker, maybe a yard short. And again, Albero and the Auks using that counter play with some success here tonight. That time just a yard short for Johnny Kim.
Yeah, and I think Archmere will punt here, but a yard short. But like you said, for a 3rd and 10 play, they made something out of it. I was able to get the, Police has had some tough decisions to make here.
Yes.
4th and inches, 4th and 3, and now 4th and 1.
We are going to see Colin Finesse yet again here tonight, I believe, punt number 3 or 4. And here comes the pressure, able to get away. And this is a really good one. This one has some hang time on it.
He's got some room.
It's high, and Cody House couldn't handle it. Ball is loose on the floor. It's still loose, and Archmere diving on top of it. They could have a deep in DMA possession.
I think Archmere has it, Nick. We'll see. Let's get off the bottom of the pile. Archmere celebrating like they have it, Nick.
And they do. What a play. What a punt by Colin Finesse. This one had some hang time on it, Jay. Cody House tried to get under it, under the lights, and he just couldn't. Bobbled it a couple times, didn't jump on it, tried to keep tipping it, and then the Auks came flying down and made another big-time play. And now they're set up in fantastic position here at around, it looks like, the 7 or 8 yard line. 1st and goal.
4 turnovers now for the Seahawks, and then,
not going to win many football games that way.
Especially when Archmere has 0.
So much time left in this one. Still 9:54 remaining in just the 3rd quarter. Here's motion. Albero takes the snap, bootleg to the right, looking for somewhere to go. Going to fire into the end zone. Ball's tipped up and incomplete. Almost intercepted in the secondary as Johnny Kim tipped it up in the air, I believe.
You are correct.
And almost brought down by a DMA Seahawk. And
looked like he was going to make the tackle on Kim, thinking Kim was going to catch it, and then tried to adjust the ball last second and unable to come up with it. But
after the incompletion, 2nd and goal from the 8 now for the Auks, and similar position where Udovich made that play one-on-one on the outside. There he is again at the top of your screen. Albero. Here comes the counter play, and this time DMA was ready for it as Albero sprinted left and handed back right. And that's going to be a loss of a few yards there on 2nd and goal.
Yeah, credit to the Seahawks defense here, Nick. They turned the ball over, and they've only given up 7 points. Here, try and keep the Hawks out of the end zone and force them to a field goal would be a win for the Seahawks defense here.
Albero completed his first 5 passes, has not been able to find a receiver on his last 6.
Yeah, DMA's done a good job in coverage. And like you said, even the ones that he completed early, the receivers were not open. Straight coverage. He just better ball placement. Big play here. 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Udovich up at the top of your screen in the backfield is Michael Walker. One-on-one. He's looking for Udovich. Thrown to the pylon. He's got him. Touchdown, Connor Udovich. 8-yard score.
That was a beautiful throw. And like you said, that's one of those ones where you throw it to a spot and your receiver goes to that spot and makes the catch. And he does right there. But I think
touchdown.
Yeah, so he'll be going for the PAT.
Chris Albero, we just talked about it, 5 to start, missed his last 5. Well, that one on the money.
Yeah.
As you saw, the back shoulder to the pylon, perfect throw. Great job by Connor Udovich to get that positioning in the one-on-one coverage, and that's a matchup that they've liked since the beginning of the ball game, and they've taken advantage of it. Connor Udovich, 4 catches on 5 targets for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. And actually now we have a stoppage in the action, and And I believe that is Connor Udovich, who got up rather slowly, but you see him, he's getting the crowd into it now. He's fired up after his second touchdown. And again, Jay, what looked as it started off as DMA momentum coming into the half. Cody House, a phenomenal return, a fumble in the backfield, and then the defense able to do its job even after that.
Yeah.
And then the punt, a muffed punt. The mistakes are piling up. The turnovers piling up for DMA here in this one.
And this is what you know, when you're playing Archmere, these are the mistakes you can't have. Point after is good. So the Archmere takes that 21-0 lead, and like you said, anytime DMA has got momentum, it just hasn't been for long. And credit to Archmere. Also, you know, DMA needs to clean up these mistakes. As we said, this 2A field, we mentioned on our podcast, Glenn Fraser, Mike, you, me, Nick, you know, we mentioned that this is, you know, 2A, there's 9-10 teams that have a chance. And, you know, so when you're playing in that first round or second round, you know, you can't afford to make any mistakes because, you know, one and done after this week.
21-0 Archmere on top. 3-score ball game here on the road as they lead DMA in our battle of 9-0 teams. And Udovich with his second touchdown catch of the night. And again, that one just hard to stop on the back shoulder to the pylon. And that's all the money. It's going to be, again, hard to stop a touchdown like that. As this one going to be picked up at the 10 for Jordan Green. Try to reverse field, picks past the defender, has some Green's grass in front of him, wrapped up at the 35, and finally brought down at around the 36-yard line. So now here we go with the DMA offense one more time here. And Jay, now it's time where you really have to start getting something together, maybe try, and you really have to get some points on the board as we dive deeper into this ball game. 8:45 remaining in the third quarter. How's DMA get the offense rolling here?
Yeah, we mentioned we thought that, you know, Green didn't really get the ball much until late in that first half.
Absolutely.
But now down 3 scores with 8:45 left, you know, so you have to open it up a little bit and maybe go to that passing attack. Or do you try and break one? I mean, the thing with Green is he can break one quick and you're right back in it because, you know, he's fast. So it'd be interesting to see what they do. But right now, Archmere's winning all the battles.
1st and 10 from the 36 for the Seahawks. McCloskey in motion. Aline takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Devin Green, looking for somewhere to go, and there is nothing in front of him. Archmere with a great push up front, I believe, and on the stop, number 66, Nate Morda, who had a sack at the end of that first half. He's in to make the play that time.
Yeah, this Archmere a lot front four
they've been impressive.
Doing a great job, and they're getting help from their linebackers, and, you know, DMA has just not been able to get anything going on offense.
Again, Devin Green, 117 yards and 3 touchdowns on average per game, looking at 9 carries for 66 yards to this point here tonight. Aline on the snap on 2nd and 9, screen out to Kyer Hines, who makes the catch, gets upfield, and picks up decent yardage on 2nd down. That's going to set up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, I like the call there. You know, you're 2nd and long, just try and get some positive yards, nice little play. And like you said, now it's 3rd and manageable.
So we'll call it 3rd and 2.
Yeah, really manageable. Yeah, the Seahawks need to convert this 3rd down there.
And might see the offense again on 4th if they don't. But here we go, 3rd and 2 for DMA. Aline sits in the shotgun on 3rd and short. Motion is Jordan Green. They're going to turn, fake the jet sweep to Green. Now it's Brian Aline up the middle, has some space, makes a cut, gets outside. And he's going to get even to the sideline now as there's white jerseys chasing him everywhere as he's finally pushed out of bounds into Auk territory at around the 32-yard line. And here we go, Jay. Rhythm starting to get picked up here offensively for DMA. Yep. We'll see what happens next.
He made a great move. And like you said, picks up that 1st down and more. Now let's see if they can keep this rhythm going.
Here's the snap. Aline tried to get this one in the screen into the hands of C.J. Coombs, but way out of reach.
Pass has been passing. That pass play just a little off, like you said, Nick. So it'd be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, C.J. Coombs, the intended target, trying to get him the wide receiver screen there. And That ball falls incomplete. 7:11 remaining in our third quarter. 2nd and 10 now for DMA as they're deep into Auk territory and almost as deep in Auk territory as they have been all game. And last time they were here in this same third quarter, a fumble.
Yeah.
Gave the ball back to the Auks. Now they'll empty it out on 2nd and 10. Aline with the snap. Drop straight back. Has time. Going to fire to the sideline. Has his man who makes the catch. I believe that's Devin Green. And he's going to be brought down close to first down yardage. The running back showing the shiftiness there and at the receiver position.
Yeah, that was a good play. Like you said, Devin Green out there, and it gets close. It looks like he's about an inch short. I thought maybe we might see our second measurement of the game, but.
Well, Jay, 3rd and inches. At the 22, need to get to the 21. 2 backs in the backfield with a lead. Some movement. This time they're just going to turn and give it straight up the middle, and he ran into a brick wall.
Yeah, no, that's number 50.
Kevin DiGregorio just lined up, and DeFeer Watts-Henry, who received the handoff, ran right into him, nowhere to go, and I believe that's going to be no gain on 3rd down. Should set up 4th and inches, and that's what it looks like here, Jay.
He might have lost an inch or 2. But, oh, man, that was ready. I said it was going to be 4 down. I was going to say it's 4 down territory anyway, Nick, but, oh, man.
Here we go, Jay, 4th and inches. DMA trying to get back in this one, put some points on the board. Aline under center for the first time all game. And it's going to be designed quarterback sneak up the middle, and did he get it?
It's going to be real close. I don't know if he got it.
Archmere saying they stopped him from where from where we're sitting. It maybe looked like he had enough. I don't know. It's going to be real close.
We're going to see our second measurement. We have to.
Only needed and they're going to stop him. What a stand on 4th and inches deep in their own territory for the Auks. And again, that one came down to inches. He needed about half a yard.
At 3rd and inches and 4th and inches, and Archmere's defense did not give up anything on both of those plays, and that's a good stand by Archmere. And again, like you said, DMA gets down into that offensive territory and just can't finish it.
A lot of time still left in this
absolutely.
one. 5:40, 3rd quarter. 21-0 Archmere here over DMA on the road, and a 4th down stop for the Auk defense that has been spectacular here tonight. And now Chris Albero back out on the field, 1st and 10. He's going to drop back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Steps up in the pocket. One-on-one, looking for Johnny Kim at midfield, and just out of his fingertips, C.J. Coombs was running with him. And would have been a big play, incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it would have. Again, I like that play call. You're up 21-0, deep in your own territory. A lot of people are thinking you're going to run there on 1st down. He comes out and tries to hit the home run pass.
Johnny Kim been targeted 5 times, just 1 catch for 6 yards, but has 4 carries for 34 yards on the ground. Albero now 6 of 12 for 94 yards and 2 scores. Also has that rushing touchdown as well. So 2nd and 10 after the deep shot on 1st down. Albero, here comes motion. They're going to turn and give it up the middle, and nowhere going that time as DMA was ready for it. Number 77, Kalen Denegris in on the play as Declan Pearson had nowhere to run.
Yeah, and if you're an Archmere, no reason to be in a hurry. Let that play clock tick, and now you got to face in 3rd down. But DMA, if they can get a force of 3 now here with that incomplete on 1st down, they can get the ball back in good field position with some time.
So no gain on that carry. As we take under 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter, 3rd and long. Need to get to the 33. Do the Auks. Motion, Albero takes the snap. They're going to quick pitch it to the outside. It's Pearson looking for somewhere to go, and he's come up and hit hard. Kyer Hines, no need to wrap up when you lay a shoulder like that, and it's going to be 4th down upcoming for the Auks.
Yeah, great hit, like you said. Archmere's had some success with that play on 3rd and long a couple times, getting close to the 1st down there to shut down quickly.
So there's a penalty on the field now, some laundry. As I believe it's going to go against Archmere holding, and DMA, they're going to decline that one. And now we're going to see Colt Fenice in the punt unit for the Ox here with 4:37 remaining in the third quarter.
That's an easy decision to make, to just decline that penalty. DMA's had some trouble. DMA's had some trouble with these punt returns.
And Fenice, the last couple have been absolute boots. Now you're going to see two return men to cover both sides of the field here. His last one was muffed by Cody House, and this one has some height on it again. This time they're going to let it bounce, and it's going to take an Auk roll to the 36-yard line. So DMA offense coming back out on the field. Need to get something going here. Again, 4:07, still a lot of time, but trailing 21-0 are the Seahawks, something that they're not used to doing, especially this late in the ballgame, 9-0 on the season. And we'll see what head coach Nick Lincoln and the DMA offense can come up with here. And the one thing they got to do, Jay, is they got to play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Yeah, and 4 turnovers, plus they turned it over on downs last possession. Are not able to pick up an inch on 3rd and inches and 4th and inches. So they've had some positive plays here in the second half.
And Green just,
for the first time, under center. They've been out of the shotgun business this game. They're not under the center here, Nick.
And they're going to drop him straight back. One-on-one, Kyer Hines looking for him deep down the sideline. Mark Ewing in coverage, or Max Ewing, excuse me, in coverage. And that one falls incomplete as Aline was looking.
Great coverage there. And, they were trying to go deep. But it was a little different because they were under center. Instead of out of the shotgun, try to change up the look a little bit.
And Hines had some space there. Ewing was playing deep off him, and again, that was one-on-one. So we'll see what kind of matchups the Seahawks look to target here. Hines at the top of the screen now. And Jordan Green at the bottom. I formation under center is Aline. Here comes Jordan Green in straight jet motion. Turn and hand off to Green, power to the left side. Has some space in front of him, cuts upfield and gets close to midfield. New set of downs for DMA. That's what we're used to seeing. Get the ball into Devin Green's hands and he makes something happen.
Yeah, and like I said, I know you're down 3 scores and times start to go against you, but I have to still find a way to give him the ball if I can.
10 carries, 78 yards. DMA trying to go up tempo, but an Auk down in the backfield. That's number 56. For Archmere, Dom Anarino. He's their nose tackle, also plays on the offensive line, so a big part of their success today. Hopefully he'll be okay for the Auks, and he looks like he's able to get up with some help.
Yeah, maybe just a little cramp. I know it's cold out, but he can still cramp up when you play both ways. And he looks like he's...
So here we go, back offense on the field, 1st and 10 from midfield after the Devin Green carry. And they're going to go back to the I formation with Aline under center, switching it up here, slot to the right. Aline this time turned fullback handoff up the middle. It's Watts Henry. And Archmere all over it. As you see Kevin Gregorio in on the stop as well. As D. Gregorio a little slow to get up as well. He's going to stretch it out a little bit.
Yeah, and like you said, he's been all over the field tonight, so that could change. You know, he's their defensive playmaker out there.
And we talked to them on the show on Wednesday, Jay, and Chris Albero and some of those other guys. They said it starts up front. They looked at Kevin DeGregorio, who was sitting at the table, and they said it starts with this guy right here. And it starts with that pressure up front, and he's been spectacular for them. Hopefully he's okay, just getting stretched out. Like you said, maybe some cramping, unable to get up and walk off there. But 2nd and 10 from midfield for DMA.
And a score update, Tower Hill. Congratulations to the Hillers.
Rolling tonight.
They finished the season 7-2 with a 49-0 win over rival Tatnall. They will. I have them as a 7 seed going into tonight. I don't think that got hurt, so I think they will host a first-round game next week. Opponent to be determined. we'll see. And Sally's added a touchdown amended into the third quarter. They lead Apo 21-9. Smyrna up 54-8 over Cape. Thank you to Benny Mitchell for that score update.
Slot to the right, under center is Aline again. This time it's going to be power once more to Devin Green, and great blocking, and he's going to be able to have another carry for a new set of downs. All the way down to the 35. That's a gain of 15.
As soon as Ticurio goes out of the game, Green gets that nice big run, and they get this offense going.
Junior Brendan McGuire, number 53, into the game at linebacker for the Hawks. New set of downs, 1st and 10 from the Archmere 35. Turn and give to Green once again. This time he runs into number 53, freshly entered Brendan McGuire. He was able to hold on to the jersey and bring him down, but not until after a gain of around 5 or 6 yards.
And Archer's trying to sub players in, but DMA doing a good job of the up-tempo offense here.
And Aline and Howe having a lot of success here, just pounding the football out of the I formation. This time they're going to turn, give power to the right side to Devin Green. Nowhere to go on 2nd down, and now a big 3rd down and short coming up.
Yeah, so DMA, we see what they're made their adjustment. They're up, like you said, they're up under center now and just turning and handing the ball off, giving the running backs a running start instead of handing it off deep in the shotgun.
3rd and about 3, Jay. Need to get to the 30. Excuse me, the 25. Play action now. Lean out of the pocket. Fires, and it's in and out of the hands of his intended target, Jordan Green, on the sideline. Coverage by number 28, number 28, Zach Murray, the senior, in the back end of the secondary. And Jay, here we go. 4th and short, and a big 4th down upcoming for the Delaware Military Academy Seahawks.
Yeah, again, 4th and looks like about 3. They've failed on the last 4th down conversion, 4th and inches. This is a must-have.
Jordan Green, 2 catches, 20 yards on 4 targets tonight. 4th and about 3. Again, need to get to the 25-yard line. This time Aline in the shotgun. Devin Green to his right. Kyer Hines one-on-one at the top of the screen. Aline drops back. Here comes the pressure. Steps up, misses 1 tackle. Tries to elude 2. He's out of the pocket. Has to make something happen, and he's just going to throw it away on 4th down.
Yeah, great job. Great job by the Archmere defense. There's just nowhere for Aline to go. And the pressure got to him, and he had to throw it out.
Again, Aline, the sophomore quarterback. Again, he's a young quarterback, and just throwing it away on 4th down there. Maybe not the play you wanted.
And you got intentional grounding.
Oh, no.
I was going to say 4th down, so did they add the yards? It should be Archmere ball anyway if we look at it, so. Looks like they're bringing the ball back to where he threw it.
And Jay, that's been the theme tonight. Once DMA gets deep into Archmere territory, those drives just come to appalling halts, and you see it happen again there on 4th down and able to get it. The Archmere defense has, I don't even know if you could say they bended, not break. They haven't even really bended that much here tonight.
No, I was going to say they've given up some yards late in the first half and early here in the second half, but like you said, they just doing a great job of slowing Green down. I know Green's picked up some rushing yards, especially late in the first half and second half, but they really did not let him break that one elusive big run.
Now Albero back in the shotgun. It's going to be direct quarterback power on the design QB run on 1st down, and nowhere to go. DMA with a great push up front, and the defensive line able to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and and DMA's played some great defense here too. They gave up 21 points, but 14 of them came on a short field after turnovers.
That's true.
One they had 1st and goal from the 8, and the other one they were just outside the 20, and then after a 5-yard penalty was able to complete a 17-yard touchdown play. So
4 turnovers for DMA tonight, and again, I don't know if that's even including the stops on 4th down.
It would be 6 if you count those 2. So I mean, it's just one of those nights for DMA.
2nd and 10. Albero going to fake the jet sweep now. Handoff up the middle.
If I'm Archmere, this is all I would do. I'd just power the ball.
I believe that was Michael Walker, number 23, and on the carry on 2nd down. It was. Give him around 3 yards. 6 carries, 5 yards on the night for Michael Walker. Not a lot of running room for number 23 tonight.
No, and he had 4 runs early in the game, and Early in that first series and not much after all.
So third and about 6 here for Archmere. They need to get to the DMA 46-yard line. As Max Ewing going to be the wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Albero in the shotgun. Here comes motion. It's Pearson. Now Albero going to roll out of the pocket, fires across the middle. Ball tipped up in the air and incomplete. I believe that ball tipped by Jordan Green, who came out of that safety position. And now 4th down, and we're going to see Fenice and the punt unit.
Yeah, great job by the Seahawks defense. Again, forcing a 3 and out for Archmere. And a punt, but they just need to get something going on the offensive end of the ball.
It could be our final play of the third quarter in a 3-possession ball game. Archmere leading DMA here on the road 21-0. Archmere set to punt it away. And now DMA again going to go back to the 2 returners. Cody House is the deep man. Fenice, another great punt out of Cole Fenice. Fair catch is waved for and caught. Almost had some trouble with it again was Cody House, but able to haul it in. So great punt from Fenice, and that switches the field completely.
I was going to say, that's a great punt. I mean, from his side of midfield, punts it inside the 10. Great hang time, and they had to call fair catch. See if the Seahawks could get anything going.
So we are going to get 1 play left here in the third quarter. 2.8 seconds stuck on the clock here at Anthony Fusco Stadium. So DMA offense going to get a play off here before we head to the 4th. Aline under center. Going to turn and give to Devin Green, and a good job containing for the moment, but Devin Green makes a miss. As Matthew Delos came up, looked like he was going to make the play. Devin Green, though, had other plans, and he misses that tackle, but the containment there overall and short gain on 1st down for Devin Green. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play here at Delaware Military Academy, it's the Archmere Hawks on top by 3 scores, 21-0, 4th quarter action. We come back right here on Delaware Live Sports.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
but have you tried Premier?
2 seed.
Second and about 5 now for Albero. One back to his left. Here comes some more motion. They're going to turn. Now it's going to be counter back the other way to Declan Pearson at the 10. Cuts up field the 5. Lowers his shoulder. Gets to about the 3. It's going to be a new set of downs after the pickup of about 8 or 9 yards for number 30.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, a nice counter play. Archmere has some nicely designed plays. You know, nothing flashy on the offense's end. You don't see too many trick plays from Archmere. Just a pretty basic attack, and you know, it worked for him.
Pearson averaging about 20 yards per game. There he is now. He's got 2 touchdowns on the season. Albero up to 32 yards rushing. And now 1st and goal. The Hawks trying to punch it in for a 4th time here tonight on the road. 1st and goal from the 3. Albero. Quarterback power up the middle, trying to lower his shoulder, get to the pylon. He's going to be picked up and pushed into the end zone. That's a touchdown. Chris Albero and Archmere and the Hawks continue to roll here on the road.
That's why you don't stop playing until you hear that whistle. Beautiful job by him, and like you said, did the lineman carry him in?
He was stood up at the line of scrimmage, it looked like, and then carried 3 yards into the end zone by that Archmere offensive line. As Albero has his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night, this one from 3 yards out.
Right, and again, all set up by the block punt, short field position again, and Archmere adds the touchdown here.
And that's going to be blocked on the extra point attempt, so good job by DMA that time. I think it was C.J. Coombs who came free for the block.
Yeah, nicely done by him to get in there, but Archer will take it. They'll take the touchdown on the short field and lead 27-0. Now if you're DMA, you just want, you're going to have next week off most likely. So what are you going to do? You got to find ways to try and get this offense going.
And again, this one a big one for seeding. Woodbridge, they could be the number 1 seed. Now, Jay, for your bunker rankings coming into the contest, if Woodbridge able to win tonight, it looks as if they'll be the number 1 seed regardless.
Yeah, I think they're going to hold on to the number 1 seed. Both Woodbridge and Archmere have wins over D1 teams or D3 teams, which bumps them up 2 points. They had the lead over DMA coming into this one, and then it's gonna come down to who gets the better record opponent wise, and both of them playing good districts, District 2 and District 3.
This one kicked off. It's going to be returned at the 15-yard line. Jordan Green is met hard at the 30, and again, Archmere playing fantastic on all 3 facets of football here. Special teams, they've been phenomenal on punt return, great on offense and great on defense. And again, we'll see if DMA can maybe just try to get some points on the board, develop some type of offensive rhythm just going forward here. Again, you don't want to get shut out in your last game of the season heading out into the playoffs.
1st and 10 for the Seahawks on their own 30-yard line.
First and 10, DMA has it at their own 30, trips to the right. As Aline stands in the shotgun, they're going to turn hand to Devin Greed, tries to bounce it outside, and again, nowhere to go in on that one. Number 55 on the Archmere defense, Connor France.
Yeah, France is, the center, he's had a big game on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball here tonight.
Archmere has been fantastic up front. Dom Anarino, Nate Morta, Cam Kilichalu. I know we got the pronunciation at halftime. I apologize to Cam. He's had a fantastic night tonight. Playing that end spot up front on the D-line. Here's the snap to Aline in the shotgun. Design quarterback run. Good blocking as Aline gets to the sideline. Now he's going to cut it back in at the 40, looking to lower his shoulder and get to midfield. He's going to be close. Brought down at the 48-yard line. So a great gain there on 2nd down for Aline on the ground.
Yeah, nicely done by him. He gets the yards, and trying to fall back into the, just like you say, just get something positive going here on the offensive side of the ball.
Again, nobody could have predicted this score, I'll tell you that. Screen out top to Kyer Hines, who makes the catch, and now he's got some speed getting to the sideline. Pushed out of bounds inside the 30. And Jay, here we go. DMA at the Archmere 30, and the theme of the night is get deep into Archmere territory, and then Archmere not able to break defensively. We'll see if that changes here late in the fourth quarter.
Yeah. DMA hurrying up here. Like you said, they seem to be in a hurry up when they pick up these first downs.
Hand off to Devin Green, got some green space in front of him, cuts it inside, 10-5, he's into the end zone. 28-yard touchdown for Devin Green, and the Seahawks are on the board.
Yeah, hold on, 8:06 to go. A nice run by Green. He gets to the outside and scores, and 3 big plays later. Looks like they're actually going to mark him short.
Well, I don't know about that one, Jay. That's kind of been... We'll have to wait and see the replay again. If you're at home, you can rewind it and check it out. It looked as if, though, he got in the end zone to me. Either way, they're going to mark him down at the 1. So tick under 8 minutes now, 27-0, and Aline back in the shotgun. First and goal from the 1 for DMA. Here's the snap, turn and give up the middle, and he's met behind in the backfield for a loss.
Now Archmere wants to preserve that shutout. Okay, mark him short. We're not going to let him get in here.
Cole Fanese comes flying in from the linebacker position, makes the play, and now going to make it a little tougher on him. Second and goal from about the 3-yard line, loss of 2 on the carry. So what we thought was a Devin Green touchdown is now turned into second and goal from the 3-yard line. Heavy formation for DMA, under center, turn, give to Devin Green. He's shuffling back there, looking for a hole to get in the end zone. Lowers his shoulder.
He's in.
And he's into the end zone, so Devin Green, third time's a charm, if you will, as he gets in from 3 yards out. 18 carries, 135 yards, and a score for number 1 in blue here tonight. And DMA on the board with 7 minutes to go, 27-6, awaiting the extra point from Joseph Ailawope.
Yeah, that was a good drive for DMA. It's on the board here, 27-6. Point after looks good.
And it is. So DMA on the board, Jay, 27-7 as they're able to punch it in for their first touchdown of the evening.
Go onside here with 6:55 left in?
I think you have to, right? Give it a shot unless, there are a lot of different ways now if you're head coach Nick Lincoln how you could play this. Obviously, not looking good here. You're down by 3 possessions, 20 points with under 7 minutes to play. You're also battling for that seeding in the playoff with Woodbridge and Archmere. But then again, a loss here doesn't kill you too much, right? You're going to be able to get a first-round bye in the playoffs next week, and you may see them again down in the playoff hunt, or down as we get into the playoffs here in the tournament. So we'll see how Coach Nick Lincoln decides to play this. If they want to lay it all out on the line here, or maybe just kind of hold back a little bit and get ready for the playoffs.
Right, and see, you got the positive, you got a touchdown. Your defense has been playing good. Archmere's 3 of their 4 scores came on short fields.
Yes, they have.
So
5 of 16 for Aline through the air, 51 yards.
You also got Friends in Careville. Friends is 8-1 with their game against St. Andrews tomorrow, and Careville finished the season 9-1 after a nice win at St. Elizabeth.
Yeah, they thought about onside kicking it, had Archmere set up with the hands team, but Ailawope just going to boot it away anyway. So there's your choice from Coach Lincoln. They're going to punt it away, play defense, and we'll see how the rest of the game plays out.
Remember, they still had 3 timeouts, too. So, defense holds here. You get a quick score. You can play it again where you either try an onside or kick it deep, and let your defense make some stops. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see where DMA probably in the weaker of the 3 districts this year, with only St. Mark's right now, the only other team with a winning record in that District 1. Concord has a chance to get, and Concord and Newark have a chance to get to 500 with wins
Udovich going to quick toss it to the outside. I believe that's Pearson who's going to wind up with the carry. It is. And he picks up decent yards on first down.
So he picked up the decent yards. The only thing I'm sure Coach Police is going to say, stay in bounds.
Yeah.
Picks
up 7 on the carry. So they give him 7, 2nd and 3. Now the DMA defense going to have to really show up here.
Favorite song being played by the band.
2nd and 3 now. Libero back in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, and again another quick pitch, this time to the left side for Declan Pearson. Flags come flying, but he's wrapped up near the line of scrimmage, and no gain as it stands now. As you have in on the tackle, Christopher Cooves. And
this is going to go against Archmere.
So a flag against the Hawks. That'll back him up here in the 4th.
Chop block.
Penalties against the chop block.
So that will move it back. Score update. Slasianum 20, Apo 15 in the 3rd. Smyrna wins 54-8, and Lake 50-0 over McCain. Thanks, Glenn Frazier. For those updates. Thank
Delaware Live Zone. Glenn Frazier on the call last night for St. E's in Caravel in a great battle at Abyssinia. And now here we go, 6:38 remaining in this one. Albero going to fake it and take it himself, and he's got some space to run. Picks up 6 yards, maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, going to set up 3rd and long.
And, you know, there was the experience there of Albero as he got close to the sideline. He kind of made sure he fell down so he didn't get pushed out of bounds.
Albero, the junior, completing 66% of his passes this year, over 1,400 yards. 17 touchdowns, just 3 interceptions, 163 yards per game.
And another 2 touchdown passing, another one rushing.
2 rushing and 2 passing. Did I right? Took in the last one as well. So having himself a scoring night as the junior quarterback from Archmere. Here's motion, trying to run counter back the other way, but not before some whistles down on the field, and I believe a timeout. Hawks here with 5:36 to play.
Yeah, that play clock was going down, and they decided to call the timeout, not take the penalty. Like you said, 5:36 to go. Last week, the committee meets on Sunday morning down in Dover, and they're going to seed these teams. All of Class 1A is off next week, so Class 1A will not play. There will be 8 teams. In Class 2A, we have 12 teams.
Yes.
They'll be seeded. 1 through 4 will have a bye next week. 5 will meet 12, so you'll have 4 first-round matchups. And then in Class 3A, all 11 teams make it. They'll be seeded. The top 5 have byes, and that's why we're closing in on the Sally's Apo to see if Apo wins. I think it will bump Dover out of the top into a first-round game next week, and if not, Apo will be in that first-round game.
Handoff up the middle, and that is stuffed in its tracks. And that's number 10, Makai Gold, number 10, able to get upfield, make the play in the backfield, maybe a tackle for loss. And that'll bring up 4th down for Archmere. Clock stopped now at 5:28. As we'll see Cole Finese, he's going to come out in the punt unit for Archmere. And Finese's last 2 or 3 punts have been absolutely phenomenal. The hang time's got to be 4.5 seconds long on some of these, and they're deep as well, and they've caused some trouble for the DMA returners here today.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think DMA called timeout after their stop.
Trying to conserve some time here. And again, that's another interesting part of of the DMA Seahawk team that we've seen this year. They haven't been playing from behind a lot.
Yeah.
And nor will they have to. Tournament now just around the corner. We'll see how that plays out. But they didn't really have to put Brian Aline in a position where he has to throw the ball a ton of times. He has already thrown it 16 times tonight, more than he probably has in a lot of games this season.
Yeah, definitely. He's punted a lot tonight, and he's been good, like you said. He's been the weapon. And then he also had the block punt, so he's done it all.
Cody House, the senior, he's back heels at the 35-yard line as Vanice set to boot this one away from his own 10. 5:28 remaining.
To say, I thought DMA would send the House. They did.
It's another good one. Going to take an Archmere hop at the 45 and going to stop it at the 40 was Jackson Nagel, the senior. That one could have kept rolling.
Yeah, take that bounce forward, but, he'll take it.
So DMA, they get the stop ball back now at their own 40-yard line. They've got 5 minutes, 18 seconds to work with. They need 3 scores. And we'll see what the offense comes out and does here. Maybe we'll see Devin Green. We'll probably see Brian Aline put the ball through the air here in an attempt to make a comeback. As Jordan Green, he heads to the sideline. Kyer Hines stays out there with Makai Gold, who's now in the slot for DMA. Turn, it's going to be Brian Aline, design quarterback run to the outside, and he's got first down yardage on the carry as Aline's got 11.
Yeah, DMA starting to get some success on this this ground game with Green and now Aline getting in on the action. Picks up another first down. They could get a quick score here, Nick, with 2 timeouts left.
At the 46, you said it, new set of downs, 2 running backs, CJ Coombs and Devin Green back there with McCloskey as the flanker to the right. Golden Hines to the top of the screen. This time they're going to turn it and hand to CJ Coombs. Has some speed, cuts up field, lowers his shoulder, and a new set of downs again, back-to-back 10-plus yard plays for DMA.
Yeah, great job. Again, I like it, giving Coombs some the ball when he's picked up some speed. And another first down for DMA. So two big plays already, Nick, and they're down in Archmere's 34-yard line with 4:45 to go.
Another Aux slow to get up here is, I believe it's one of the linebackers or defensive linemen up front. It might be Kevin DiGregorio again here as he may be cramping up. We'll have to see. Don't want to speculate. And it's actually going to be number 53, Brandon McGuire, but he's able to get up under his own power and jog off the field as he was probably in relief for one of the offensive linemen, or excuse me, defensive players for Archmere. As he was in, I believe earlier, he came in for Gregorio.
There you go. First and 10 at the 33, Nick.
DMA trying to put some more points on the board. 2 backs in the backfield. McCloskey in there for 3. Hand off to Devin Green and nowhere to go. He's wrapped up in the backfield. Cole Fanice has been all over the field tonight. He's punting bombs and he's making plays at the linebacker position.
Wow, he came in from nowhere. Dragged Green back from behind. A loss of 4 on the play. Oh, wow. What a play. Like you said.
We talk. Go ahead.
Don't see that only from a punter, right?
Right.
We making tackles on the defense end.
And on Wednesday, we talked to Connor Udovich, and he said it's going to start with these guys up front, as we talked about earlier. And they have answered the call. That defensive line, offensive line, and linebacking core for Archmere has been spectacular here tonight. 3:44 and ticking, 27-7 lead for Archmere. Aline going to roll out of the pocket, fire one-on-one coverage in and out of the hands, or excuse me, just out of the reach, I should say, of Kyer Hines down the field.
Yeah, again, I like to play the sign, fake the run, roll them out, and try and get the pass downfield, but only one receiver down there and just out of the reach.
2 catches, 5 targets for 27 yards for Kyer Hines. As Hines came in with 200 yards and a touchdown on the season, 10 catches. And now 3rd and about 15 after the incompletion. Clock stopped for the moment at 3:37. A need to get to the Archmere 24 for a new set of downs. Aline back in the shotgun. This time it's going to be double slot. Cody House in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Aline going to keep it himself, and he is met once again by an Auk right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. And a big play up front.
That number 50 again.
Kevin DiGregorio.
He's all over the place.
Came in with 10 tackles for loss on the year. Add a few to that total here tonight.
Yeah, he's been all over the field. He's had double digits in tackles here tonight. And guy I might nominate for player of the game.
Could be. Again, don't want to spoil it. We'll get to there in a little bit. 3 minutes remaining. 4th and 13 for Aline and the Seahawks here. Need to get to the 24. Aline drops back. Good protection here on this one. Has some time to throw. Lofts it straight up in the air. It's going to be up for grabs. Ball's tipped and into the end zone as it falls incomplete. And that's going to be another turnover on downs. The third time DMA has turned it over on downs tonight.
You always tell the defensive back, knock it down. You know, because 4th down, if you intercept it, you know, you lose about 20, 15 yards. So knock it down. He knocked it up in the air, kind of, and you thought it might be had a chance to get caught, but it does not. And Archmere takes over again on downs at their own 36-yard line, and now it's just, you know, run the ball, run this clock out, and head back to Claymont with a perfect 10-0 season, and tune in. They're going to be waiting to see where they're seated Sunday. I think they'll be the 2 seed and get a first-round bye.
And Jay, one of the questions I asked him on Wednesday at the show as Declan Pearson gets the handoff here on first down and flags fly was last year they had a tough battle against Howard in the state championship game. I said, did that fuel you at all coming into this season? And right when I asked the question, when I brought up the Howard game, as soon as they even heard that I was bringing it up, the looks on their faces of just disgust, and they were so visually upset about it, and you could tell that it had such a big effect on them. And they said, yes, it fuels us. Yes, we came in with a whole new energy this year after that tough game, and now on their way to a 10-0 season and a big win over another undefeated team in DMA here, and they played very well here tonight.
You know, they've had some good wins on their schedule to beat a 7-3 St. Mark's team, a 9-1 Friends team. You know, given beat, if they can hold on and beat DMA here, you know, you'd be a 9-1 DMA team. So you could tell there was motivation coming into the season, and you know, sometimes a loss like that will fuel you. I mean, Howard was the favorite last year.
Yeah.
You know, and I thought, you know, but the way that game unfolded, I think, for Archmere, I thought that they thought that they could play with Howard, and it wasn't close. But you know what? They came in and they got Howard in the 3rd week of the season this year.
Oh, yes, they did.
And they were ready for that game, and, you know, and since then, they have been on the roll, you know, and they, like I said, they play in that District 2. Even Mount Pleasant finished over 500 this year and is not one of the 4 teams in the tournament. So, you know, they were the 5th team in the district. So, you know, they're picking up some bonus points, and it'll be interesting to see. But I think Woodbridge will just hold them off.
And some close games as well, Jay. You talk about Archmere and some of those games. A 28-6 win over Cesarani, 26-15, a tough one against Tower Hill, 10-7 in a tough one against St. Mark's, 24-21, a tough one against Wilmington Friends. They are battle tested, and that was something that maybe DMA really wasn't coming into this contest. They've been winning a lot of their games handily. We were here at Howard. They seemed like they handled Howard pretty well, maybe not as much so in the first half, but the second half was all Seahawks. But when you go through some of that schedule that Archmere has gone through and won some of those close games against some of those tougher teams, maybe that helped out a little bit.
It helps out, and it makes you play. It makes you play state tournament tested. You know, you've been in those close games, so when you're in a close game in the state tournament, you know you know how to execute it at the end of the games and at the critical point. Archer's had some penalties here, no turnovers. You know, they played really well on that side of the ball, and those are the things you have to do come tournament time. The Seahawks, way too many turnovers and some costly penalties here tonight, and, you know, Archmere took advantage of it.
It seemed as if, though, every time our DMA was able to get in Archmere territory or near the red zone, it would be either a penalty or a turnover.
Yeah.
That was the theme here throughout tonight at Anthony Fusco Memorial Stadium. Archmere, fantastic job defensively, able to force turnovers, able to capitalize off those turnovers, and the offense seemed to run pretty fluid here tonight. Albera with a phenomenal game for him, a great called offensive game plan here tonight for Archmere, and Chris Albero on his way to maybe a player of the game, a lot of options. Connor Udovic, 18-yard catch, an 8-yard catch, 2 touchdowns for him. Albera, of course, on the passing end of those, and then Albera with 2 rushing touchdowns himself, 1 from 8 yards out, 1 from 3 yards out.
We have some scores. Sussex Tech with a 48-12 win over Odessa. And with 8 minutes left, the Sal's 21, Apo 15. Wow, that's going to be very interesting to see if Apo can pull off the upset there and maybe jump into a first-round bye.
Yeah, I mean, besides the game in front of us, that one probably had the most playoff implications with Apo and Salesianum. And again, that one coming down the wire. Sally's have been in some battles these last few weeks.
Well, yeah, that's one thing. Sally's has been a better second-half team this year than in the first half. And Apo's done a good job of holding Sally's to 1 touchdown in the second half. Again, thanks to Mr. Glenn Frazier for the updates. He's helped us out here tonight.
Yes, he has. Again, Glenn getting a Thursday game in this week, again at Abyssinia yesterday in a big matchup there.
Yes.
Caravel, Keyshawn Drumgo and company looked pretty good as they head into the playoffs with a 9-1 record.
It'd be interesting to see if they could jump up and possibly get a top 4. I don't think they have enough.
I don't even think Fenice had to put some power down. He just straight kicked that one with no momentum, and it still went 50 yards. And now here's Cody House going to try to make something happen here on the punt team, the punt return team. He's out past midfield into Archmere territory, and that's where they'll have it with 34 seconds remaining in this one. Looks like the starters back out onto the field for DMA. Kalen Denegris, Josh Brumall, John Tate, Kevin Decker, and Randolph Lowe, I believe, is the offensive line. Still intact out there with Devin Green, Cody House, Brian Aline, Kyer Hines, CJ Coombs are your skill position players. And you're going to see Matt Deloche head to the sideline here ahead of our first down play. There's just 34 seconds remaining. Archmere trying to get another stop here and run the clock out on their way to a 27-7 victory, but why not some more flags here, Jay, with 30 seconds remaining?
Yeah, that came from the back judge.
I believe 12 men on the field potentially for Archmere.
Legal substitution.
I mean, they've got 12 out there as it is right now. Somebody's going to have to run off this. You know, when you're up by 20, you're shifting some players in and out. That time, Deloche headed out, but also needed to get to the sideline, I believe, was Brendan Burke, the sophomore. So 1st and 5, 5-yard penalty. Again, 34 seconds. As Archmere on their way to an undefeated 10-0 record and a big win on the road in a matchup of 2 teams that haven't taken a loss yet. Devin Green going to have some space here, and he is very effective. As he picks up big yardage.
Gets that first down.
And give him about 20 on the carry. Padding those stats here. Devin Green, 19 carries, 155 yards, and the touchdown, the sole touchdown tonight for the Seahawks. 18 seconds, Aline dropping back. Gonna fire, has a man wide open at the 10. He makes the catch and he's brought down. That's Cody House on the receiving end of that one.
Yeah, great, again, well-designed route. Great pass, but a great tackle.
8 seconds, going to be the final play here tonight in our DMA Archmere matchup. As here's the snap, Aline looking out of the pocket. Pressure, fires across, has his man, it's House at the 10. He's going to be brought down at the 5, and that will do it. Archmere comes on the road in the battle of undefeateds and take down the Seahawks 27-7. Phenomenal job by the Archmere defense, the offense, and the special teams. They dominated all facets of the ball here tonight in this one.
Yeah, it did. Great effort there by Archmere to come on the road, get a nice road win here at Seahawks on senior night here at DMA, and Archmere gets the win, a big road win, go to 10-0 like you said, Nick, and now they get to go back to Claremont, short trip back up the road and wait till Sunday and see where they are. And then, you know, one thing they also mentioned back in the show, they're willing to go back to work. You know, that's a team that's worked hard all off season, works hard in practices, and they'll have to wait a week to see who they play. But a great effort here tonight for the Hawks.
Recapping some of our stats in this one, starting with Devin Green, the running back for DMA, 19 carries, 155 yards, and that touchdown. Brian Aline had 9 carries himself. He ran for 67 yards. Aline, 7 completions on 19 attempts for 70 yards. And then you head over to Archmere. Their offense played very well. Chris Albero had 11 carries for 41 yards. He had 2 touchdowns on the ground. And then you look at Albero throwing the football, completed his first 5 of the game, finished 6 of 12 for 94 yards and 2 more touchdowns. And the receiving end of those was Connor Udovich, 4 catches on 5 targets, 80 yards, and 2 touchdowns for the talented wideout Connor Udovich. And of course, Di Gregorio, Felice, Matt Deloge, Tam Kilakoglu, Nate Morta. That whole Archmere defense was fantastic here tonight, Jay. I'll leave you with maybe one of our toughest decisions of the year. If you had to pick a player of the game, I'd give you 1 or 2 here for Archmere in this big 27-7 win. Who are you going to go with?
Oh, wow. I think I'll go Connor Unovich.
What a game.
With a couple big touchdown catches on the offensive end, some solid defense. And then I'm going to go to the linebacker. Kevin.
He was all over the field.
He was all over the field. He stopped DMA when he had to. I mean, he made double digits in tackles. A real solid game for him. So they're going to be my 2 players of the game. And then, I'll give Alberio honorable mention.
Absolutely.
He had a great game too, but I'm leaning towards those 2.
Great choices, Connor Udovich and John Di Gregorio, as well as Chris Albero as your honorable mention. What a game here for the Hawks. They come on the road in one of our most anticipated matchups of 2021 here in the state of Delaware, both coming in 9-0. Archmere, they come on the road and they get the win over the Seahawks, 27-7. For Nick Alessandrini, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday, and Mike Lang, we will see you. It's playoff time here for our fall sports. We'll be with you with some cross country on the NFHS network tomorrow. We'll see you then.